What's up, everybody? Good to see you guys. Woo! Just about didn't make it. Trying to work this stuff out today. Oh, and the first comment I see today is the Orange Bowl was an embarrassment. Absolutely. Dave says, well, soon the ACC will be enveloped, so we don't have to watch disgraced teams like Florida State. I got a big problem with a lot of that stuff. Guys taking money for nil contracts and then not playing bowl games because they're going to sit out for the NFL draft. I just think it's all kind of chintzy. They need to get college sports back to being amateur and work it out. But today I just finished eating Panther. I had a spicy chicken sandwich, and I started eating it at about 2 minutes till the start. So I almost got done. Let's see. Panther says go Lions. Leo says go Cowboys. I'm huge on the Lions today, and I will tell you why I think they're going to win, or why I think they have the best chance to win in Dallas where nobody wins. Does anybody else feel like Dallas has all the pressure on them? Does it feel like that everybody wants to believe that Dallas is a contender? And does everybody believe? And it feels like all the pressure's on McCarthy. Everybody says McCarthy is going to get fired. I like McCarthy. I think he's a good coach. I just got to believe that this Detroit's offensive line is going to allow them to run the ball, and that's really all they need. You know, Dave, the Packer fan, has no faith in the kiddies from Detroit. I get that. Jared Goff and Dak Prescott, that's debatable. Who's really more talented? I think they're both very similar style quarterbacks for the most part. Neither one of them has seemed to really get over the hump and win the big game, so we'll call that an even one. Running backs, I think Detroit's got the better running backs. I mean, I'm telling you, that's why I was so anxious to watch this game today, because I felt like this could be Detroit's coming out party. If they're going to make a run, it needs to start with a win here, I think. If you can go into Dallas and win and be contend for the number 1 seed, then good deal. I don't know who all's lost here in Dallas this year. I know Philadelphia has, whatever. Everybody, there's a lot of people that want the Lions to lose. And usually we've got the biggest group of Cowboy haters you've ever seen that come in this chat sometimes. So it's kind of fun. Panther says, I hate both teams, so go Lions. Vikings fans, they don't want to see the Lions win. Packer fans don't want to see the Lions win. I'm a little different. I want my division to win games, especially when I can't. So because I want to feel like I'm in the best division. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. We're really close to kickoff here. I know Alex had a long day at work, so I wanted to be nice and ready to rock for her when she gets here. I always hate the meathead coach, so you don't like Campbell. Man, Dave, who do you like? I mean, I get who you don't like. Oh, for sure. Leo's like a Lions loss really takes them out of the number 1 seed contention right now. Absolutely. That's why I feel like it's a playoff game in December. Dave likes a lot of people. Dave loves Christian Watson, thinks he's the best receiver in the league. If he was healthy all the time, we might see that. Dave's my hero. I don't care what Dave says. He's allowed to talk any smack he wants, because Dave is he's cool like that with us. Except for he's a Cardinals fan for baseball. That really kind of irks me, but that's okay. And we're away. And that's going to go through the back of the end zone. And we're going to see Detroit start with the ball. Jared Goff comes out onto the field. See, I love Christian Watson. I mean, he's not 30 years older than Christian Watson. He may be like 15 years older than Christian Watson. Maybe 14. All right, we're going to start it off. Goff is in the gun. Goff's got that dumb look on his face, too. All right, let's see. Watch this. Detroit screwed up. Won't run the ball. No, they hand it off. There goes Montgomery, and he gets stopped by Lawrence, I believe. No gain. I am old. I never hid that in here. Yeah. They have got to be able to run the ball. They cannot rely on the passing game to win today. Goff's back to throw. He fires, and that should be DPI. No flag on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down. Stephon Gilmore got there early. Let's end the year with some Cowboy kneecaps. Right on. Definitely would like to see that myself. I just like Detroit because they never win. 3rd and 10, big play. Dallas is looking to get off the field. Goff's in the gun. There's the snap. Goff's back to throw. Fires. It's complete, and that's going to be a 1st down. And that is Raymond with the reception there. Clutch gets him back another set of downs here. Yeah, we haven't seen Jose. He's crying somewhere in the corner. Goff threads the needle there and gets a 1st down. Ball's at the 36, 1st and 10. Going to go hands up. No, play action. He's looking down the field. He's going to fire it across the middle, complete. And it's over to the 42-yard line, out of bounds at the 41. That is St. Brown with the reception. Who knows, Dave? Save $37 million. That's about the only thing I know they're going to do. The St. Brown boys are really pretty talented receivers, that's for sure. Let's go. I want a good game. I don't care. Just as long as we don't have a shit show today, I want a good game. 1st and 10, ball's at the 41. Detroit is driving. Better run the ball slick. Hands it off. There goes Montgomery through the hole, and he's going to get about 7 yards on 1st down. They do, but they save $37 million of guaranteed money. Their cap hits are horrible. Look at it. Go to Over the Cap or Sport Track and check it out. Yeah. Second down and 3. He gets 7 on 1st down. Keep running it. Hands it off to Montgomery. He's going to push, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to be met with 4 guys. All right, big 3rd down and short here. You know, I'm going to tell you, Panther, I love the way the Lions do their running backs, how they switch Gibbs and Montgomery in and out. I think it's great for his progression. And there is a timeout on the field. Not sure who called it. And that will go against Dallas. You're not a Cowboys fan, Dave. You just hate Lions. I love Jahmyr Gibbs. And I love the way they're using him this year. 3rd down and 3. I feel a blitz. Let's go. There's the snap. He's going to hand it off. Montgomery's going to get the 1st down and more. He will be down to the 22-yard line. I think it might be Jahmyr as in YHR, Dave, but I don't know. Haven't seen his name get called yet. Nice play call there for the big kiddies. There goes Goff. He's going to check it down, and he overthrows Gibbs there. Oh, like who? I mean, Jared Goff is a real quarterback, and according to this league. Back to pass, 2nd and 10. Fires, knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Curse gets his hands up and tips it down. Yo, what's up, Hassan? America's team is taking on Cowboys. It is loud there in Dallas. I barely have any volume, but I can hear it. That's all I hear. Checks it down to Gibbs. Here he goes. He's going to be tackled. Gain of about 3. I'm not so sure he didn't go down soon. There is a flag on the play. We'll see what that is. Probably an illegal block where I saw it. They'll show up. We got a few. I'm telling you, this game's going to be good. And that's going to be an offensive penalty. I don't know if that's going to knock them out of field goal range. Let's see how they play it. Yeah, Leo's a Cowboys fan today, though. He doesn't want to. He wants that number 1 seed sewn up. There's the block right there in the back. Really unnecessary. And Gibbs was down early anyway, so it really isn't going to matter. It is going to be 4th down. They're going to go for the field goal attempt here. Kick is up, and it is good. Not as fast as changing the scoreboard here, but I will do my best. And there we go. Michael Badgley. What's up, Mostly? Good to see you, brother. Johnny Small Pepper. Nice to see you, my brother. Wait. Yeah, there's got to be a way to do it where we can effectively use OBS and 2 cameras. the problem is that when you add a guest on OBS, it's hard to use an OBS, using OBS as a scoreboard. So Alex created her scoreboard and then she uses it on Canva. The blonde girl is at work. She should be on her way home, though. Man, the Detroit Pistons really need to win this game against the Raptors to save Cade Cunningham from insane trauma. Yeah, I can't get myself too involved in the NBA, but that's pretty funny. Yeah, I've got today and tomorrow left of vacation, and then I'm back to my normal grind too. So where I can be in here all the time will kind of go away. All right, we are back at at&t Stadium. Dallas is about to get their first chance. Thank you, Rick. Man, I have a blast. I have a blast with basketball. Not going to lie. I took so much grief from all the people that wanted to watch it live, and they definitely hated on me a little bit, but that's okay. I love the basketball games. Next Wednesday at 9 o'clock, first game on the road in the Big Ten, second game on the road in the Big Ten. Will be nice to see them at Nebraska. We will do that one as well. There you go. Triple digits. Triple digits. All right, let's see what Dak and the boys have for these kiddies. They should be able to move the ball really effectively against this defense, I think. 1st and 10. Dak's goes under center, looking down the field, fires, checks it down to Ferguson, who's going to be tackled after about an 8-yard gain. I like our chances in Nebraska. Of all the Big Ten teams that we're going to play on the road this year, that's one I think we can steal. If coach uses his bench. 2nd down and 2, 3. Hand it off to Pollard, and he's going to be blown up in the backfield. He's going to lose 2, and that's going to bring it to 3rd and 5. I think Aiden Hutchinson needs to have a huge game today for Detroit to win, because I guarantee you Dallas will be in it. Yeah, we need all them road wins that we can get, Rick. That's absolutely, absolutely true. Because where we rank in net is horrible. Michigan losing didn't help either. Dak's back to throw. He looks, he fires. It's complete. And CD breaks the tackle. He's at the 45, the 50, inside the 45, down to the 40. He's still going, down at the 37. CD Lamb gets all the way into Dallas territory, or Lion territory. Man, that just tells you how powerful college basketball home court advantage is and how important it is to win your games at home and not lose on the road, or win at home and then sneak a couple wins on the road. Dak's back to throw. He rolls out, looking left, fires. It's caught. That is Schoonmaker. No, Hendershot. All right, it's going to be 2nd down and 4. That was a gain of 6. All right, Dak's back to throw, looking downfield. He's going to let it go deep. He's got an open receiver and just overthrew Brandon Cooks. Had him 2 yards ahead of the nearest guy and overthrew it. Yeah, Dave, right now they got us predicted on the outside. We went 10-3 in non-conference. We went 8-3 in non-conference, and we're 2-0 in conference already. I think you need to get to 10 conference wins in the Big Ten to make the tournament. I think. Back to pass. Dak's looking. He's got time. He looks to take off. He throws it downfield, and it's picked off. Here we coming back the other way. And Dak is picked, had all the time in the world. And here come the kiddies. Nice defense. It was a greedy throw, that's for sure. I want to see a Detroit. I got an affinity for these kiddies, man. I can't help it. First interception for Dak in a while. He's had a really good season. Hey, I'm not throwing any shade at this Dallas Cowboys team. I think they are a good team. They are a mediocre team on the road, but if they get to play a home game, they're dangerous. Big turnovers and usually these games, NFL is so tight, the turnover differential usually is what wins or loses games. He should be in the MVP conversation. I think he's right there. I think he should be third in the conversation right now. I think he's right behind Lamar and CMC. I think those would be my three. Tua's right there with Dak as well. It's going to be hard for a 49er to get it, just saying, in my opinion, because there's a couple game-changing position players there. Yo, I just got back home to home country, which is India, by the way. So I have to wake up at 6 a.m. to watch this game. Damn, Basant, 6 a.m. You a fan, bro? There's Alex. She's gonna get her 2 cents worth in while she can. She says the Cowboys suck. Did you know that with 275 yards and 1 touchdown, Jordan Love will have eclipsed any single Bears season in history? Wouldn't be hard. Jared Goff hands the ball off. There goes Gibbs. He's going to get about a yard and a half before he gets knocked back, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 9. Maybe 8. Oh, he just waited it out. It was a bad throw. Go Kitties. Haha. You get to see Dak throw a pick. That's cool. All right, 2nd down and 8. Checks it down. And there's a 1st down and more. St. Brown's got some wheels. And Detroit is effectively moving the ball. Just enough run game right now. And Goff is getting it out fast enough to where they're not having a chance to pummel him. Looking a lot like the Buffalo game plan. There's it's a trick play, and it's going to get the edge. Oh, what a tackle. He's going to get about 5 yards on that play. Lewis makes a great tackle going low. Saves that from being a big gainer. Let's see. He fakes the handoff to Gibbs and then hands it to Jamison Williams, who gets tripped up by Lewis. That was almost a turnover. Laporta chose the wrong block pattern there. Ball is down at the 36. Detroit's moving the ball again. Goff's under center. He's going to go, hands it off, and that's going to be blown up for a 4-yard loss. Did the Pistons win? Did they really? Micah Parsons got behind the line quick there. Beat the Raptors by 2. All right, it's going to be 3rd down and 8 now. Dallas has got a chance to get off the field here. They've got Goff in a passing situation. He's in the gun. There comes the ball. Looking downfield. He's got pressure. He steps up. He's going to be sacked. Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence get in to tag Goff at about the 48-yard line. Sports Cat, I don't know. She's here. Goff hold on to the ball too long, and that turnover does not end up hurting Dallas, as the Lions are going to have to punt. There it goes. It's going to hit the ground. He's going to catch it at the 11. Come on, Sports Cat. Cut her some slack. She's here. She's just here, and she's here in the chat. She's just not at home at the computer. And Alex, you don't have to explain yourself to Sports Cat. There you go. That is our biggest dilemma, that we both have jobs that take us away from being where we want to be. Hey, Panther, I'd like to introduce you to a joke. Man, Sports Cat's getting coy, man. He's getting it. What's up, Luis? How are you doing, sir? How you feel about Denver these days, or is that just Jose? I thought you were with him for some reason. Good, bro. You paid $200K in jackpots in your first 4 hours today? I mean, that means it's busy, so. Hey, you know what? They make choices and decisions. They probably didn't think they could make the playoffs. They want to save some money. Is what it is. Just start thinking about next year and who you want to win this year. There's Jimmy Johnson, who will be honored in the Ring of Honor ceremony at halftime today. All right, Dak's got the ball back. It's at the 11. He's going to hand it off. And Pollard's going to get blown up again for another 3-yard loss behind the line of scrimmage. And these Lions have come to play. Dang. Dallas cannot get the running game going right yet. Vilder comes in from the corner spot, and he smacks Pollard behind the line of scrimmage. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 13. They're going to put Dak in a passing situation here. Ball is at the 8-yard line. Here come the Lions. Dak fires it over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Broken up at the last second by the safety, runs into Ferguson, and it's a drop. Joseph makes the hit. Campbell was in coverage, and it's going to be 3rd and 13. That ball was right there in Ferguson's hands. Let me say, Dak just threw a dime. All right, Dak's back to pass. 3rd and 13. Pressure's coming. He's hit. He scrambles away, looking, fires it deep downfield. He's got an open receiver, and it's CeeDee Lamb, and he's going to take it to the house. Nobody there with him. He's just walking it in, and Dallas is going to put 6 on the board. "92-yard bomb." Dak comes back firing, lets go of a huge bomb, and CeeDee Lamb takes it to the house. Man, I told you it's going to be exciting. Dallas is going to be able to put up numbers today. I still think the Kitties are better. It's going to be a good one today. Dak Prescott goes to 137 yards now with 1 TD and 1 interception. This Lions D has been on time. They slip up one time and they get the bomb dropped on them in the big D. If we have anybody new in the house today, check the description. Feel free to smash that like button. After we're said and done today, I'd like to see some comments. What's up, Steve? No, the internet's not being done for Alex. I wanted to go ahead and get everything set up. So I've got an extra screen up there. Thank you, mostly. Smash that like button. We definitely appreciate it. Or smash the dislike. It's all good. It is a long game. Yeah, that was just one of those situations where the play broke down. Dak did a great job of scrambling and found the guy deep. That's how it has to be. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate you. Yeah, there you go. Panther dropping the Discord link. Look at you. Look at you. Kitty, get down. Get down. He's trying to be in the show. Yeah, he didn't try to knock him. He didn't even grab him when he ran into him. All right, that kickoff's going to go out the back of the end zone. And Jared Goff and the Lions will be back on the field with 3:26 to go in the first quarter. Really nice play. I'll let Kitty up in my lap here in a little bit. He likes to find the high places to stand down here, and he stares. I don't know how I got that volume turned up so loud. And we do have an injured Lion on the ground, Tracy Walker, from the College of Louisiana Lafayette. Hey, it's okay, Panther. You're doing fine, sir. Get that sub count to 50. I would take that. I have a feeling it's going to be cold this winter, and I'm going to be playing a lot more games than I'm going to be doing outside. So, yeah. Right on, Panther. Thank you. Definitely appreciate it. If you want, check out any of these links that have been put into the chat. Smash Miss Alex's gaming channel as well. All right, it's 1st and 10. Ball's at the 25. Goff's going to hand it off. There goes David Montgomery for a gain of almost 6. I got almost 40, bro. Nah, Leo, you're good, man. Just keep showing Panther the ways of Yoda, bro. 2nd down and 5. And that looks like a false start to me. Pre-snap penalties are just about as bad as turnovers. Mostly I got a few. Want to race? Yeah. I can make you look good for sure. 2nd down and 10. Goff's back to pass, looking down the field, fires, is complete. That is Sam Laporta going to get about 8 yards, really close. It's going to bring 3rd and 2. Okay. Fastest to 1K wins. You're going to make me work at it, aren't you? I can't back down from a challenge. All right, it's 3rd and 3. Dallas is looking to get off the field. It's a passing down for sure. Last time they ran it, and they run it again, and this time it's blown up. The Cowboys smelled them out, and they're going to get the ball back. And Laporta missed the block there, it looks like. Let's see. He did. Laporta's supposed to get the block there. He was coming over there in motion and did not get it. Look, I'm just going to tell you that this guy back, Cavante Turpin, their punt returner for Dallas, I love it. Nah, It's got to be something other than physical labor of sorts. And he boots that punt all the way into the end zone. That one will come back to the 20. Buy you a house of your choice. I wish I had that kind of money, bro. Selling houses or buying houses for people, that'd be nice. If I had the extra money, I would probably help. Yeah, you got to think long and hard on this one because it's got to be good. You starting a GoFundMe to buy the Carolina Panthers? Legos are cool, Dave. Let's not argue here. It's not that easy, bro. Between us, if you count this one and my other one, we've got about 5,400, and then we ain't millionaires, that's for sure. Dave is an NFL owner. I saw a video today, and I can't remember where it was at, but it was somewhere in California that they had built this little house out of a shed, and it was in really a good piece of property. It was nice. It was really tiny. $300K. Couldn't believe it. I mean, it was a shed basically. Had a window air unit for air conditioning, probably heat too. No way. No. All right, here we go. And the whistle is going to be rung for a false start here. Is that Terry Bradshaw wearing a Cowboys hat? Oh, no. Yeah, I'm not big on that. 1st and 15, looking downfield, and it's checked down, and it's going to be blown up immediately by. I thought it was Dave. I thought it was Bradshaw for sure, but I've never seen him wear a Cowboys hat. Second and 14. Dak's back to throw. Looks, here comes pressure. He fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Ferguson was the intended receiver. The ball was slightly overthrown. He did get a hand on it. It's a big phony. Oh, Branch gets a hand on the ball too. Good play. Dak flips it out. Here goes Pollard on the. He tries to get the edge. It's going to get smashed. They're going to have to punt. It looks like that will be the last play of the first quarter. Ah. While we're on commercial break, how was everybody's day? I was playing. Alex says hectic. She had a hectic day, I'm sure. I watched football today. Let's see, what did I watch? I watched the last year's AFC Championship game to get myself ready for tomorrow. I realized that game could have went either way, about 10 different ways. Should you order Domino's? Absolutely. I don't get a chance to eat Domino's anymore, so I would take Domino's. Man, Dave, that sounds like an old man's day. You watched a game yesterday and then took a nap at the park. All kinds of good stuff about Domino's. You're not old, Dave. Is that what he said? I ate. Oh, Missouri won yesterday. I took a nap and then looked at the ducks in the park. Got it. My bad. I took a nap yesterday too, Dave. And that's going to be stopped really quick right there. Nice tackle on the punt. Man, I'll tell you what, Micah Parsons can really wreck a game. I just missed Domino's. I haven't had it in so long. That's what I might go do tomorrow. I might go pick up Domino's because I haven't had it. 1st and 10. Goff goes play action, looking downfield, lets it go, completes it to St. Brown, who's knocked out of bounds by Deron Bland. All right, it's going to be 1st down and 10. Lions are moving the ball again. They are at the 38. Goff's under center. He's going to go play action. Oh, it's picked. Or did he drop it? It is picked. Lewis gets the pick. He should have. He knew better than to throw that ball. And you know, all these quarterbacks will throw that pass. He should have seen that play was blowed up and went the other direction. Let's see. Pick. There we go. Goff now has his first interception. Tough, 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 tough. I can't imagine that he didn't see that was going to happen when he threw it. Yeah, the only thing you can say about that, Dave, is wow. Yeah, I like when you're talking about crust on pizza for sure. I'm a deep dish kind of guy. I like just about every meat you can put on pizza. Add some jalapenos and mushrooms, and I'm pretty well set. Pepperoncinis. Depends on your mood and the places, ingredients. Yeah, so I know you're familiar. I like Hometown. They've got a meat pizza that I really like. I always add jalapenos to that. I like the pepperoncinis at Papa John's, but I can't stand the sauce. I can't eat Papa John's sauce, and it's just not that good to me. I like certain things at Hometown. I think that's yeah. I just like certain things there. Yeah, man, go on. I mean, right now the game is kind of stale in a way, so we can talk about pizza. All right, Dallas gets the ball back at their own 46. Dak's back to throw. Looks, he's got time. He steps up, fires, and it is caught by Brandon Cooks at the 35, and Dallas is on the move again. And that's the reason Goff went ahead and threw it because he didn't see because he had guys in his face. Dan Quinn is stoked. Yes, sir. Dan Quinn is just about as fired up as Dan Campbell most of the time. That's why I like that guy. There's the handoff. And Tony Pollard's going to get a good push. He's going to get about 4 yards, almost 5. Stranger comes in with the Donatos. There is the next town over. There's a little pizza franchise that actually had a few stores for a while called Bellows. It's pretty dang awesome as well. All right, Dak's back to pass again. 2nd and 5. Looks, gets it out, and Brandon Cooks makes the catch, gets the first down, but takes a big shot. That shot came from Sutton. That was a very hard-earned 5 yards for Brandon Cooks. See, like I said, Papa John's sauce makes me ill. There's the handoff. I think that might have been Dowdle. Oh, that isn't Dowdle. Who is that? Is that Deuce? Deuce Vaughn? I like Hunt's brothers. Absolutely. 2nd down and 7. That was Deuce Vaughn with the carry there. Nice to see him get in. Dak's going to take off, fires it, and he shoots a bullet in. It's incomplete to Brandon Cooks. There is a flag on the play. I agree with that wholeheartedly, Alex, if I had my choice. Neutral zone infraction for Benito Jones. I just wanted to say his name. I like it. Benito. All right, 2nd down and 2 after the 5-yard penalty. Dak's in the gun, ball's at the 12. He's going to hand it off to Pollard, who gets the first down. He's rolling and gets taken down at the 5. Named after Benito Mussolini. Well, I mean, how many Benitos in history are there that you can recall right off the top of your head? The Italian dictator was the first one I thought of. And I don't know if he was a dictator or not. I may have said that incorrect, but I know his title there was something like that. Dak's back to pass, looking, fires. It's going to be caught. CD fumbles it out of the end zone. Yes. It's going to be a touchback because CD fumbled it out of the end zone. Oh, my gosh. That's huge. Let's see. Catch 1, 2. That is correct call. He caught the ball, turned, made a football move. And as he was reaching for the goal line, the ball is loose prior. That's going to stand. I love that rule, and I especially love that some people hate it. I mean, yeah, yeah, I'm just listening a little bit to the commentary there, and you got to think that's a huge swing and momentum right there. That was going to be 6 points if he didn't fumble. Instead, it's your ball at the 20. All right. Let's see if Jared Goff cannot screw up this time. He hands it off. There goes Gibbs on the outside. He's got the edge. He's going to get about 9 yards on 1st down. 10:26 to go in the 2nd quarter. And this game has had turnovers. It's kind of been sloppy. Goff's in the gun, going to probably take a shot downfield here. Looking, steps up, pressure, fires, and that is caught. No, that should be incomplete to Laporta. I don't think he ever had control. Yep, just never got control of it. Yeah, just keep working it. Your guys, they should be fine. All right, 3rd down and 2, big play. Play action, looking downfield, pressure, fires. It's incomplete at the feet of Jamison Williams, and Detroit will have to punt. Yeah, we're almost halfway through the 2nd quarter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And the fake punt, they throw it downfield. It's caught. Oh, my God. What a play. They rolled the dice. and call the fake punt, and they hit their gunner for about a 20, 30-yard gain.
I don't have the game on right now. It's loading. It's going to be a minute.
It's all good.
I can see your Christmas lights behind you wiggling. Did anyone else see that? They started.
It's okay. I didn't want. There's a reason. All right, here we go. Ball's at the 41. After that play, Goff's under center.
What up?
He's going to hand it off, and there goes for a first down carry, and that's St. Brown.
Scared me. I'm very scary. Also, you like my crew neck? If you know, you know. Hang on.
Oh my God, that is very awesome. Where'd that come from?
If you know, you know. Hang on. I'll turn around. You're good. At least you will appreciate it. I don't know if anyone else will.
Yep. Eat at Bob's Burgers at Ocean Avenue. Love it. There's the handoff. There goes Gibbs. He's got a hole. He gets inside the 20, still going to the 18.
Oh my gosh.
Make it the 19. That's another first down as Detroit is starting to move the ball on the ground.
Speaking of the Barbie movie, I own it on DVD now.
You own the Barbie movie on DVD?
Well, I'm waiting for my TV to boot.
Love me some Bob's Burgers. 1st and 10. Ball, they are in the red zone. There goes Gibbs. He's got an open hole. He's at the 10. He's down to the 5, 3, 2. Down at about the 2-yard line. That is another about a 17, 18-yard run. And it is 1st and goal for Detroit. As St. Brown and Lewis have words.
If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. It's a great movie. And listen, everyone's got their own theories about, that movie and why it's good and why it's bad. And, I'll keep those theories to myself. But overall, it's a great movie for any type of person.
There's the handoff. There goes Gibbs. He's going to be blown up in the backfield and for a 4-yard loss. They got to quit running that play because Dallas smacks it every time they do.
And I'm not going to spoil it because some people in the chat may or may not watch it and haven't seen it. But it's not like you'd think it would be. Like, I didn't know what to expect when I went to the theaters to see it. And yeah, I went to the theaters and I was there as soon as possible. But it is a fantastic movie.
Goff's back to throw. Comes pressure, fires to the back of the end zone. And he throws into triple coverage. And he's lucky it's not picked off.
Dude, as soon as you said he went down at like the 1, I was like, they're not going to score a touchdown.
Well, they ran the same draw play to the left that they have been getting blown up every time and lost 4 yards. And then on 2nd down, he threw into triple coverage. I don't know what the hell is wrong with Goff.
Gosling is obviously the most handsome. Honestly, he's the... I don't know that they could have done a better job with the
3rd and goal. They're going to hand it off to Gibbs. He tries to get the edge. He's going to be knocked out at the 4. It's going to bring up 4th down. And will Dan Campbell roll the dice again?
I told you, man. I said as soon as they went down at the 1, my exact thought was they're not going to score. Because he would go for it on 4th. I just feel they fake punted it. He's going to go.
I mean, in a way, it's a free 3 points if he takes the field goal and cuts it to a 1-point differential. They are going, though.
But they're going to. I know Dan Campbell. They're going to go. This is a high-stakes game. This feels like a playoff game. They're both already in, and this already feels like a playoff game.
Dude, I'm telling you. Cosling maybe get ripped for playing the role, but someone had to do it. I don't blame him for taking that role.
No, I think he was perfect. honestly. And like everyone thinks the whole thing is like so Barbie and Ken can be in love. Like that's not what it's, that's not it. And it's showing, Barbie experiencing real life and not just being a toy in a box. And then it shows, Ken, the journey to find himself, right? And to not just be dependent on Barbie, which is what, growing up, that's what you see is you don't have a Ken that doesn't have a Barbie with him. Like they go together. It's not like
4th and goal at basically the 5, not even the 4. Goff's in the gun. Here we go. He's back to pass. Here comes pressure. Parsons gets it. He gets away, fires to the end zone, and it's incomplete. And Dallas gets the stop.
I would take any role opposite of what's her face, Margot Robbie.
Heck yeah.
She's fantastic. She is amazing. She was the perfect Barbie too.
Oh yeah.
Like I think Ryan Gosling was the perfect kid, but like her role in this movie as like the main Barbie was perfect. I'm standing in my kitchen clapping. I knew that they would not get any points going down at the 1. I just knew it. But they could possibly get a safety here.
I mean, anything's possible the way this game's gone so far.
Why is this taking so long? I just want to watch the game. But yeah, Margot Robbie. I could go on all day talking about that freaking movie. Like, I know it doesn't really seem like my cup of tea, but it was fantastic. And now that I own it, because it was a Christmas gift, I'm going to watch it until the DVD doesn't work anymore. Should have taken a field goal. He should have, but it's Dan Campbell. Like, Dan Campbell grabs life by the balls and doesn't let go.
Oh, he's definitely out for blood in this game. I hope that 3 points doesn't cost him later, though.
All right, let's see if this is going to work. I got to turn my TV down because I know it's going to be so loud. Man, I just got a notification from Schefter about Russell Wilson. I still can't believe that they did that the way they did. Like, I hate the Broncos, so F the Broncos and move on. But at the same time, that situation sucked so bad for them. Like, that was such a horrible... Like, I understand saving money, right? I get that. But, like, that was stupid.
I mean, they're dead.
They still had a chance. They still have a chance to make the playoffs. They weren't even out. I saw, and I posted in the Discord for anybody who's already seen, but for the first time in NFL history, the second to last week of the season, every single game that's going to be played has at least one team still able to get into the playoffs.
That's amazing.
That's insane.
Dak's back to pass from the end zone. He checks it down to Ferguson, who gets to the 10. He gets tackled at the 13.
What is Wilson's status update? He got benched, which means he's getting cut. Same situation as Derek Carr.
Yeah.
It's almost to a T.
And Jared
Jared Stidham's his backup. Like,
again,
it's the same situation. The NFL, man, is...
There's a handoff to Pollard. He's going to get 5 yards and a first down.
All right. Let's get to this football channel. All right, I got a football game now.
Hey.
All right, you can have the Cowboys, though.
You want me to keep the Cowboys? Okay.
Yeah, I hate them.
I know you do.
There is a bunch of parody in this league. I mean, it's just a TV show that we all watch every week.
Play action. Here goes CeeDee Lamb on the edge. He's going to step out of bounds after a 7-yard gain, refusing to take a hit for no reason there.
All right, there's no way we're on the same channel. I'm like Couple seconds in.
9:23.
Yep, we're not. Same game, different place. Oh, but Bob's Burgers is on.
Oh. Can we do play-by-play for a Bob's Burgers episode?
We might do that on a gaming channel one day.
That could be fun. I could do that all day. Second for Dax under center. He's going to go play action again. He's looking downfield, fires, and that is caught by C.D. Lamb, who is eating this secondary.
Wait a second. Now I'm watching the Dolphins in week 2 of last year against the Ravens. I went to 26.
I watched that game earlier too. That's the other one I watched today.
I went to the wrong channel again. Okay, we're good. I can actually see this football game now.
Hey, good deal.
Jarrett Stidham, the vet killer. It feels like it. Or the AFC West. Jarrett Stidham's going to be a... Never mind. He's not going to the Chargers.
And there's the handoff. Pollard's going to push forward, and he's going to get about 2 yards on first down.
Hey, there's Lupke.
Lupke.
I didn't forget about that guy. That is the wrong game. You're correct.
All right, second down and 9. He only got a yard on that. I thought it was a little bit more. Dax under center.
I think he went further, but the ball didn't go with him.
Maybe. It looked like he did. Dax got the ball. He looks downfield. He's got time. Here comes pressure. He gets sacked. Aiden Hutchinson finally gets to Dak Prescott.
That's 10
That'll be
yards.
about a 5-yard loss.
That's closer to 10, I thought.
Was he back that far? Let's see.
He shot back so fast.
It is 10.
I was going to say,
You're
it's
right,
probably about
9.
8 or 9. You said 5, and I was like, dude, he shot really far back quickly.
I didn't think he took that many steps back. I thought it was a never mind.
It's 3rd and 17 now.
Now you screwed. Well, he's been really good on 3rd and long today. They're going to rush. Oops.
Gosling is Jared Goff. They're the same person. Just one's a football player and one's an actor.
There's a false start, I think, on Dallas. Everybody's pointing at the left guard. Delay of game.
Oh, but it's a 2-minute warning. How can you get a delay of game on the 2-minute warning? Oh, there was a 1 second difference on the clock. He probably thought it was just going to hit the 2 minutes.
Oh, you're right. That's a penalty. It should be 2:01.
Dak Prescott, once again, not understanding clock management. 2 weeks in a row.
Can Dak actually tell time? Do we know?
No, dude. He can't read a digital clock. I swear, he can't read a digital clock because they can see it. I know he can see it. I know he can see the play clock, too. When one of them says 2 seconds left and one of them says 1 second left, you got to know that one of them is the one you have to go by.
You got to snap the ball.
See, that looks like weird Barbie. What's that girl's name? Kate? Is that Kate McKinnon? Yes. I liked all of them. I liked the very brief... Oh, blood's gone. The very brief scene with the no longer available pregnant Barbie. That was like a trial back, like 20 years ago, 30 years ago. I liked all the little Easter eggs in the movie. All right. Still trying to get everything back where I can see it all. Goddamn fat Mike. Yeah, you know, it happens. Making pasta for dinner? I have no idea what I'm going to have for dinner. We had tacos last night, and they were really good. But pasta is always good. Always. I wonder where he went. He didn't say nothing. There he is. Like, what kind of pasta, Dave? Let's talk specifics. I'm a pasta slut. Was it white people taco night? I mean, I said it was. I don't know if it was the official white people taco night day, but I sang.
What is white people tacos?
No, it's not white people tacos. It's white people taco night. Google it. Just
Oh,
Google white people taco night. You know
copy.
what? I'll do it and I'll just post it in the chat for anybody who doesn't know.
I huh. I've never heard that.
Mm-mm-mm. I'm trying to find the original.
I see two versions. I just don't know which one's which.
I can't find it. Shelby's boss could send it to me in 2 seconds. I just know. But it was
Jackson the gun, looking down the field. He's going to throw it. He checks it down to Ferguson, who gets to the 35 and tackled at the 36.
white people taco night is tacos with no seasoning kind of night. I mean, these tacos were very seasoned.
What's up, Chris?
What did Alex get for Christmas besides the Barbie movie? Well, this chair. This Sweet Bob's Burgers crew. Ooh, lava cakes are good too. I got a lot of candy. Like too much. But it was good. Dad bought me Call of Duty, which has been pretty fun actually. I figured I would already hate it by now, but I haven't started hating it yet. I don't even remember. I mean, this chair was definitely the highlight.
All right, Dallas is going to have to punt on 4th and 13.
They'll never see it coming.
Oh, yeah, they probably could have.
Yeah, my tacos were a little spicy, not going to lie. He's going to return it, crossing the 20, 25, 30, and he's still going. And he's going to get tackled at the 40, maybe the 41. I think that was Reynolds.
Yep, it's Reynolds. Hey,
Did you get the Captain Wolf yet? No, it'll be here this week, though. Hang on, I'll tell you. I have the receipt thing with the shipping on it in a tab still pulled up. Not that wolf, Dave. I don't want that one. He'd rob me.
no, Chris, I do drink. I will be at home like a good person.
I'll be at work until 7:30. It says arriving on Tuesday. Yesterday it said Wednesday, so it's slowly getting closer. Pew pew some noobs. I mean, I'm the noob, and but I enjoy the pew pews. Whoa, we've got blurry. But I might have an adult beverage or two. But I'm not going out. Forget that. After the weekend I've already had at work, there's no way you're going to catch me out with other people that are like the ones where I work.
No chance.
I want an emergency pizza. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Apple juice? I've got some apple juice in my fridge.
I like
Dude,
apple juice.
I've been on a weird apple juice kick, and I'm not saying weird that it's weird I'm drinking apple juice, but like this kick came out of nowhere. Like I just want to drink it every day right now. Like in a week, I probably won't be drinking it, but I've been drinking a lot of it as of recently.
As coming after January 1st, I'm gonna go back to eating very well again. I'm not gonna sit here and put all this trash in my body.
But I will be safe on my way home, Chris. I appreciate that. Thankfully, we don't really have a big issue with that around here. I'm sure it's happening, but I haven't heard a lot of I've only heard one bad story in the last since I've worked at Belterra on New Year's.
We had one incident, yeah.
Well, I'm talking about even here, not just at work.
It was New Year's when the person
No,
tried to.
no.
What?
No, that you don't need to talk about it.
I mean, that's the only thing I can remember in the recent history.
I mean, I know of 2 tragic events near or in our casino on a holiday, but no,
I meant New Year's.
we don't need to talk about that. That was a bad situation.
It was horrible. Yeah.
But that wasn't, I live 1st and 10 golf going out to Williamson, or was it Williams?
Oh,
Sorry. And he breaks a tackle and he gets back up and he gets just about as far as he was to beginning to where he started. And they're going in a hurry up. They have 2 timeouts, but they're not going to use one here. They're going to try to get that first down at least. Goff's going to hand it off up the middle, and he's going to get 2 on 2nd and 4.
Micah Parsons just rode him down.
Don't blame drunk drivers. It's the drunk crashers that are the problem. Yeah, so there's probably drunk drivers around here, but there's not been a lot of drunk crashes around here. So, and my drive home is literally a straight road. It's, and I'd be able to see someone coming a mile away.
They ran the same play.
Run the same play, but this time they're going to lose 4. And it's going to be 4th down. And now I think Dallas is going to use a timeout and get the ball back.
Run the fake punt again. I mean, you gambled the whole half.
Listen to your body. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't trust it. I feel like my brain and body don't get along. Take a shot every time the Vikings blow that horn. Ugh. Y'all gonna be reacting to Sunday Night Football tomorrow? Well, of course. It doesn't matter that it's New Year's.
I'll be here.
I'll be home after. Well, I might be late like today. But probably no later than I was today, unless something goes extremely wrong, which I'm not ruling out. Is Shelbyville a great place? Wait, which Shelbyville? There's a Kentucky and one in Indiana.
I've been to both.
I mean, I've been to both. I think I got my wisdom teeth out in one of them. The one in Kentucky. Did. Yeah.
The one in Indiana, the casino's okay.
Is that what casino is that?
I don't know the name of it. So it's at a horse track.
It's not Caesars. Was that like Indiana Grand or something?
Yes.
All right, 4th down and 5. Dallas did use a timeout, and they're gonna punt. And he's gonna call for a fair catch out the 8 or 9. I wouldn't say a great place, but every time I've drove through like Shelbyville, Indiana, the only thing that seems to be there is that casino that I've only ever drove like through the interstate through there. I don't think I've ever just been there. And then Shelbyville, Kentucky, like I said, I got my wisdom teeth out there, but the dental surgeon, that office, it looks like a house. Like it just looks like somebody's house. I mean, it's really nice. It's clean,
I'm always down for lemon, Rick or Steve. Dak's back to throw. He checks it down to CD, who's going to get it at the 15-yard line. And they're going to try to hurry it up.
Dak with clock management again. Let's see how this ends. I would say either the chamomile honey and vanilla or the raspberry if it were.
And Dak's going to be sacked by Hutchinson.
And that's going to be halftime. Yep. There's no way they're going to call a timeout here. That's going to be a halftime. I actually really like raspberry tea. Like, I don't like tea at all, like most teas, but I like raspberry tea for some reason.
I'm not the one that ruined the game in the chat. You did.
That's true. Since he was first, I'm sorry. I didn't read it quick enough. I was hung up on him saying Rick.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, is Rick here? Because if we have a couple Ricks.
Rick was here earlier.
Hutch number 2. GG's. White people talk all night.
Yeah, out of everything that's happened so far in this game could be like 25-24.
I mean, at least it's still close, right? There's still a chance for a game in the second half. It's not a blowout.
Nope. But Dallas averages 40 points at home, and they're at 7. So we're bound to see either really bad or something decent.
Before I left, I went into the break room to watch the opening drive of this game. Or whatever drive was about. It was a kickoff, so it might have been Dallas's first drive. And one of the table games dealers, I was like, "Hey, you got any money on this game?" Because all of the table games at my casino sports bet way more than I do, like a lot. And they're always talking about it. And so one of them that I talked to, I was like, "You got any money on this game?" And he put a lot of money on the over for this.
The over was 51 in this game, right?
It was 50, I think. But he was talking about. He said my biggest bet was on the over, and they bet a lot more. A lot more than I do. I just play around. They've got an actual problem. And so I listen to them talk. Some of them fight about what they think they should bet and stuff. And so, do you have a sports book at your casino? We do. I love it. I wish I could use it, but I can't because I work there.
That would be fun.
Have you ever looked at their app or all of their stuff? Dude, it's better. It's better. I'll just say that. I would, if I ever leave this company, the first thing I will do the day I leave is make an account with their sportsbook. And not because I have a gambling addiction, but just because I genuinely love their platform. We also can't bet with BetMGM either, which makes no sense.
I'm not sure if I understand why. I use DraftKings for fantasy, and I use PointsBet for sports betting.
What is PointsBet?
It's by Fanatics.
Fanatics. Oh, it must be their new one. Did you see that one of our casinos near here got ESPN sports betting? They used to have Barstool, but now they have ESPN. ESPN has their own sports book.
I don't mind.
I liked it when they had Barstool. BetMGM probably owns your casino. No, BetMGM doesn't. I don't think our company's quite as big as BetMGM, like the people who own BetMGM. BetMGM. We have a lot of casinos. What, like 20?
28.
I was going to say 25, but I couldn't remember the exact. I'm too young to bet on sports. I just recommend once you hit the age that you can to just not do it. Just save your money. You can buy other things like food that will make you just as happy as the thought of potentially winning a sports bet. Just buy food or buy some V-Bucks or something. Like they might be partnered. They released a really long email that went to all departments about not using certain sports books, and I just didn't read it. I was like, that's kind of messed up. I've never even looked at BetMGM. When did Indiana legalize casinos? How long has Indiana had casinos? Ours has only been open for 23, 24 years.
Since 96, I think.
I remember because one of our high rollers, sister, who is also a high roller, they helped place this casino.
So, Alex, Boyd Gaming is partnered with MGM Resorts. That's probably why.
I got you.
And yeah, the PointsBet app is pretty cool. I mean, if you want to change, if you don't like the one you got, I like it. It's by Fanatics.
I know Fanatics has got a lot of stuff now. They've bought a lot the sports card market, like a lot of sports card companies. And they're doing a lot of stuff now.
I'm going to find out who owns them because I don't think that's just them. I
Who,
think that
Fanatics?
I think they got to have a parent company. Nope. It's just Fanatics.
I thought it was just Fanatics. They've grown a lot in the last like 5 years.
They're huge in sportswear. Michael Rubin.
I didn't realize that CeeDee Lamb touchdown was 92 yards. I thought it was like 60. I wasn't watching. I was in the car listening to you.
So yeah, Fanatics bought PointsBet. So PointsBet was by somebody else originally, and they bought it.
Don't ever use BetUS. I don't know who they're affiliated with, but they have reached out to us like it's in the blood for like partnership. And so because of that, I dug into their app and their sports book, which they don't have an app. It's just online. It is the worst. No offense to anybody who uses BetUS. Right now, I use DraftKings and I use Underdog Fantasy. And every now and then there's another one that's like Underdog that I use, but I recently deleted it because I hadn't won anything on it, which is my own fault. But I just, Underdog's almost the same thing. It's like, oh god, Prize Picks. That's what the other one's called.
That's the one that Microphone talks about all the time, isn't it?
Well, I found it from Wyatt, but Microphone might also. And so I used his code to get, double my money when I deposited and played with it for a while. It was before football season, so I was doing it on basketball and stuff. I did one baseball one for fun, and I was like, nah. Someone told me recently I needed to get into betting hockey. I was like, but I don't watch hockey. And they were like, I don't watch hockey either, but betting hockey is so much fun. And another person told me the same thing about soccer. They were like, I literally don't watch soccer, but the odds are always so stupid. And it's so easy. Not easy, but when your bet's like plus 2,000 for just a money line, it was easy. And like if the team that you bet on scores one goal early, you can cash out early and you're going to pretty much double your money. And even if they end up getting blown out. I'm not a big fan of Michael Irvin either. And I was like, I don't like that theory though on like just depending on the underdog to score first.
Yeah, I hate that. The sports fantasy stuff scares me a little bit. I played it for a while, and
You should check out Underdog. You would like it. I mean, you helped me build that one up like a parlay thing, and it has insurance. So like if you do 5 picks, as long as you get 4 of them,
right.
which that doesn't work in like DraftKings and stuff. Well, they do offers that like special offers that are like if you miss one leg of your parlay, we'll give you a free bet. Which is cool, but they don't always do that.
Yeah, I felt like I seen all these companies come out at once, and I did the DraftKings for a long time, and I'd never had any luck with the DraftKings. That's why I kind of just quit.
I did really well on Thursday Night Football, and so I'm up for the month. I'm trying to save some of the money in my DraftKings account right now for the playoffs because that's where I usually put like my bigger bets in.
For real. Yeah. I like the gambling. Shoot. Chat.
I don't encourage anybody to gamble though. It's a scam. I work in a casino and I have a gambling problem because I love it so much. And I see every day that it's a scam and you shouldn't do it. And I still want to do it. So if anybody ever asks me if they should start, I will tell them no. It's a waste of money. Unless you're good at it, I guess. The house always wins. If everyone won, the casino wouldn't make money. That is the truth. My whole thing is like guests think that we want them to lose, but like them taking $1,000 and losing it does not. They think it goes to my paycheck, and I don't see $1 of that money that you go and lose. Like I only make money when you win. So why would I want you to lose? And table games the same way. They only make money when you win. Our base pay, what the company pays us, is basically nothing. Like it's a tip-based situation. And so like I want you guys to bankrupt this casino every time people stick their money into a slot machine or take some chips to a table. Like I want you to win so much money. That's why I had a good day today because I paid out so much money. Like, also, I enjoy paying jackpots because not everybody is like, whatever, $2,000 is nothing. Some people genuinely are like ecstatic about hitting $2,000, and I like that too. Alex, should I start betting on sports? Well, Panther, you see here, you probably shouldn't, but I would say yes to you. Casinos should have free food. Listen, the casino is just all about making money. They don't have a free nothing. Because free stuff doesn't make them money. Depends on how good you are. Seriously, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're good at it. What kind of betting? Like, slot machines, table games, sports betting? Like, what kind of, like, I don't know. I was take the under on every Panthers game. Then you probably lose because I feel like they dance with the exception of like divisional games, they've danced around that over a lot this year. I don't really touch over unders. Some do free drinks, not in Indiana. I don't know about Ohio, and I haven't been to any of the new Kentucky casinos. They don't call them casinos, but I know Indiana doesn't serve free drinks, but usually in Vegas, as long as you're betting, they do. The more I learn about sports, the more I realize I don't know more than Vegas. Fair. If I bet, I would be taking the over on Panthers Packers. Like, listen, I feel like the best advice for sports betting, which there is no real good advice, is that whatever you think's gonna happen, that you're so confident that you would put money on it, it's probably the opposite is what's actually gonna happen. So bet the opposite of your gut. Because I feel like that's more honest than anything. Drunk people spend more money. Sometimes. Sometimes they spend more money, and then sometimes they're just a nuisance. Now, Alex at a bar that has like pool tabs, and a lot of people that I get along with will spend way too much money once drinking. Because I friggin' love pool tabs. Because I love to gamble. But Alex at a casino, I would never drink at a casino. I barely trust myself at a bar. All right, we're back to the third quarter. Kickoff is up. It looks like the Cowboys are gonna start things off at the 25. The one my grandma does she gamble in Kentucky? Because I know there's new casinos in Louisville and Florence, and I think there's one other, Newport. There's a lot of new Kentucky casinos. I spend more on drinks at the casino than I do on games. Yeah, and that somehow saves you money, Dave. I just cannot be trusted with things while drinking. 1st and 10, gonna hand it off to Pollard. He's gonna sneak up the middle for 4. Like, I'm the type of person that they make drinks free at certain places because I am the drunk people that will spend more money. I really only go to bars to play pool. I hate overpriced drinks. That's fair. The bar that I like to go to, which is not here, by the way, it's in Indiana. 2nd and 7, Dak back to pass, and it's going to get blown dead. It should be a false start on the Cowboys. I don't know the name, but it's on a boat. Well, I don't know how to figure that out because I feel like a lot of them, most of them are on boats. But the bar that I go to, I feel like it's really well, maybe it's because I'm really good friends with the bartenders, but I feel like the drinks there never are, like, too expensive, except for, like, the new bar that they built close to it. It's more expensive. 2nd and 12, quick pass out to CeeDee Lamb, caught, but only for just a couple yards. But I like to go to the bar that I like to go to because of the food. Back when I had a drinking problem, I would literally went there every single day. Even if I didn't drink, I just ate there every single day because I loved it so much.
Looks like it's 3rd down and 8.
It is. Should people drink and gamble? No. No, nobody makes good decisions while drinking.
Dak's back to pass. Here comes pressure. He fires. It's caught. CeeDee Lamb gets the 1st down.
I love to drink at home. That's the best place to drink, honestly. It's the safest place to drink because you can play video games or you can watch movies or you can just get drunk and go to bed. Like, it might not be the healthiest, depending. Can I get an age check in here? I mean, you know how old I am.
Yeah. 1st and 10. Dallas got it out at the 36. They're going to pitch it to Pollard on the left side. He's going to get blown up behind the line.
It's cheap and the drinks are unlimited. I mean, I wouldn't say unlimited at home, but I think everything is limited somehow. But yeah, I mean, if you're in a not in a bad mental state, drinking at home can be fun. But if you're just drinking because of you're not happy at home, then it might not be so good. You might be better going to a bar and socializing at least.
2nd and 12. Dak's back, looking, throws it over the middle, and it's incomplete to Pollard. He should have had that.
Dropped. He's saying he got his face mask grabbed. Why do the Cowboys helmets look weird on their head? Stay drunk, and eventually people don't even realize. Let's just see a lot of questions like, should I drink and should I gamble? Are you like 16? Well, it's because I think they're asking me because I said earlier that if anyone ever asked me, I would tell them no.
3rd and 12. There's a snap. Dak's back to throw. He fires. It's going to be incomplete.
To CeeDee
They might
Lamb.
throw a flag. Nope.
Got him. Yeah. See, what I like about going to the bar, to your message, Fasant, specifically, is like the bar I go to, people just like listen to country music and that's it. So I can go in there and I can pay my money to play whatever music I want and just piss everybody off.
Gets the
It's
pun away
very
clean.
easy. Doesn't matter what genre I'm feeling, it just makes them mad.
He feels it at the 24, and he's going to get hit at the 25.
Maybe 26, but I don't think so. The Lions ran a fake punt. They did. I didn't get to see it either. I was driving on my way here. But that's Dan Campbell for you.
Alex, would you believe me if I said this house is haunted?
Yeah, I lived there. This house is haunted too. But
So
you
the
never
dog.
you
I
never
thought the
believed
dog-
me when I told you that. This house is haunted too.
I don't know what's going on upstairs, but the dog is losing his mind. I thought he knocked something over. That's why I took off, and I didn't find anything knocked over, but I heard something hit the ground. So I let him go out, take a bathroom break, so we didn't have to do that later. And now he's barking at the wall.
It's called ghost cats. You knew that when you got there. There's a lot of cat spirits in your house.
Well, they are definitely mischievous.
That's
Speaking
a
of
cat.
cat
Yeah.
spirits,
Cats are mischievous. Could have a squirrel in the wall.
no.
Could be another cricket.
So Alex's cat in the basement here with me climbs around on the ductwork and torments the dog.
Yeah. All I'm saying is I walked in that house before you moved into it, and I could tell you that that house was going to be haunted. Just didn't have the best story.
No.
um,
And the fact that all them animals were trapped in the house to die makes it even more so.
you can't say it like that because nobody knows that story, so it just sounds like you trapped cats in the house.
No, when the previous owner had to go out of here on a medical, and her son locked the house up and left like 6 cats in the house while she was in the nursing home.
I had a cat or raccoon that crawled in the wall, and the dog always went over and stared at the wall. Yeah. I've had a couple birds stuck in my wall, and that's talk about a pinched nerve. I was very angry. It was over the summer, and eventually they just died. Because they were stuck, and I couldn't get to them. NFC fans, this is one of the biggest games of the year. AFC fans, oh look, the NFL has a minor league. I'm not gonna disrespect the NFC because they're important. We wouldn't have a Super Bowl without them. You know, you need 2 conferences, but AFC is superior. 1st and 10, gonna hand it off, and that's Montgomery for about 2. But right now, at least, the AFC is definitely superior. I know their records are a little bit less than a lot of NFC teams, but that's because they're so brutal to play against each other.
Yep.
All right, 2nd and 7. They gave him 3 on that. He's going to hand it off again. He's got a lane of crossing the 40, 50, and goes out of bounds just inside Cowboys territory. Uh-oh. They start running the ball like that, and it's gonna get funky. As long as they don't get in the red zone and can't score. Dallas has a pretty good red zone defense, so going down at the 1 was the worst mistake they've made in this game.
Yep.
They'd have the lead right now if he just put it in.
They just kicked 3 field goals.
1st and 10, handoff again. And he's going to try to bounce off a guy. He's not able to. He'll still pick up almost 4. How can the AFC be superior when the Packers are in the NFC? Listen, the AFC is superior because the Packers in a weak conference has a worse record than over half of the AFC.
Can't argue.
I'm not saying the Packers are bad. but the AFC is just far superior right now. 2nd and 6, handoff again.
And he
And
just got
Montgomery, he just got yanked every which way, and he's still going to pick up most of the yards, and he's going to be 3rd and short. Now that is crazy talk. We have a handicap. Don't gaslight me. I would like to see any AFC teams win with a game with Joe Barry. We had Brandon Staley and Josh McDaniels in the same division. Now, granted, there's not the best record between the two. 3rd and 2, they're gonna hand
They
it
run
off.
the same
And
play
they're
every
not gonna get
time.
there. But they dug those two teams into holes, and one of them is still in playoff contention, just like the Packers. The Raiders and the Packers feel similar right now. Do you want Matt Nagy to get canned? No. No, I don't. Look, this team obviously misses Eric Bieniemy, but I want Nagy to stay. 4th and 2, they're going to go. Quick pass out to Laporta, and it's complete for a 1st down. Dan Campbell said it's go time in the locker room. He said it's go time, and we've got to do whatever it takes to win. And I like it. Can the Broncos
That
make
should
the
have been the
playoffs?
3rd down play.
Chiefs have to lose out. Broncos have to win out. And I think maybe one other team above them has to lose a game or two.
The Raiders do.
No, the Raiders don't affect the Broncos, but they play each other, so. 1st and 10, Goff back to pass, looking, has time, finally slings it back to Laporta, and he'll get to the 30. No, the Broncos and the Raiders have the same playoff scenario.
Yeah, they both have to win out, and the Chiefs have to lose out. Either one can win the division.
Yeah, but they do play each other next week.
So whichever one of them wins.
Because I don't think they can get into a wild card spot, but they can win the division.
I think that's correct. I think they're still not mathematically eliminated from the wild card, but it's a really daunting task.
No, the Chiefs have not clinched because they lost the last 2 or 3 games. 2nd and 3, handoff to Gibbs, full head of steam. He looked like Pacheco just now. The way he was like bulldozing with his arms like this. Speaking of Pacheco, he's cleared to return tomorrow.
So what's with the dude? What's with Pacheco's shoulder? I seen that also on there.
I don't know.
He's got a concussion and a shoulder injury.
Can you hear my dogs talking? Oh, they just stopped. I think it's Cora. I think she's yapping at Bella. 1st and 10, just outside the red zone. Dude, it just said that Detroit has 110 rushing yards and Dallas has 20. Well, now Detroit has like 104, but
can they please stop running that play? They've lost 3 or 4 yards every single time they run to the left off guard.
97 is lining up in the neutral zone. Oh, they don't call defensive offsides anymore. They only call offensive.
I am not going to say who's going to win that game because I don't want to jinx either team. I'm not saying nothing.
I don't know who wins, but my score prediction's 21-16. 2nd and 13, Goff looking downfield, fires, it's caught, and he's going to get a 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Lions. Alex's PTSD. Yeah, but ever since they called that offensive offsides on Kadarius Toney, it's happened to us in another game and multiple other teams since then. It happened to the Jets on Thursday when Myles Garrett was actually offsides, and they called offensive offsides.
Aiden Hutchinson, or that's for Dallas.
All right, 1st and 10. It's not going to be 1st and goal. They're going to hand off to Montgomery, and he's going to get them to the 5. So they can still get a 1st down here. Bengals win in case he wins division next week. I mean, I feel like the Bengals are going to win, but I'm still pulling for my team. They can't disappoint me. If we lose the Bengals, it's not surprising. It's just not. And if they win, I think that's more surprising. Why are they 6.5-point favorites at home where they have been mid at home? 2nd and 4, handoff to Montgomery again. This time he's going to get about 2.5. Or the Broncos, Crafty. Or if the Broncos win out. I think that's why they haven't been statistically eliminated, because they have the same record, I think.
Offside should be the one penalty that they always call and always get right.
3rd down and 2. Montgomery's in the backfield. I suspect they're going to hand it off to him.
Hey, look, it's
And
that
they
play
do.
again. This time it worked.
And this time they're going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Lions retake the lead. "13 plays, 74 yards, 7.5 minutes, and a touchdown." Bro, I'm so hungry. We started talking about food you guys started the pizza conversation on my way home. And I was like, God, I'm hungry. Extra point is up and good. Lions lead 10-3. We're playing during halftime? What? What are you talking about? What's that expression about doing the same thing over and over again? Oh, yeah, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. No, Papa Blood's got the scoreboard. I'm so proud of him. He figured out how to do everything, and so I'm this is, you know, this is good. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I got it today.
Dude, what is everybody eating right now? Except for me?
Look, I gotta say, Jean was really nice to me today. She got me some queso fries from Wendy's and a spicy chicken sandwich, so I can't complain about food at all.
I'm gonna go get a bagel.
Getting the bagel.
I freaking love bagels, man.
Obviously loves the bagels.
Always.
Look, dude, there's days. The Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich and their queso fries makes a good combo meal, Dave. Just saying. It's my go-to at Wendy's, especially when I don't feel like eating burgers. The donut of bread. The bagel. The donut of bread. Crafty, I agree with you wholeheartedly. In that situation on the road, I take points. Sometimes at home, I may risk it and go for it, but I think every point is going to matter at the end of this game, honestly. Yeah, and you're right, Steve. They would have gone again. But, I know that that's what the analytics say, but analytics is what got Brandon Staley fired. I mean, in all honesty, because he went with what analytics said all the time instead of being smart. Chances are situational, at least in my opinion. I mean, I seen him go for 4th and 3 on his own 27 earlier this year, Steve. All right, Dak's in the gun. He's going to hand it off. Deuce Vaughn gets a carry, and he's going to lose a couple yards. This Detroit Lions defense is getting penetration. Yeah, and there's so much money. I think the Chargers have the most payroll on the defensive side of the ball, and they statistically rank absolutely garbage. And that's with the defensive head coach. Prescott checks it down. He's got a good screen to Vaughn. He's at the 25 to 30. He's going to get close. He's going to be a yard short of the first down, and it'll be 3rd and 1. Yeah, I know. I just believe everything's situational, momentum, vibe of the game. Sometimes I think it's a good idea. If you're not able to punch the ball in the end zone like Detroit wasn't in the first half, you might want to take them field goals because you're going to need those points. But I know everybody's got a different opinion too, so it's fair. I appreciate everybody's opinion. And there's a first down, and Pollard's got more. He's all the way out to the 47, 48. He gets past the 50 and finally goes down at the 48 on the other side of the ball of the 50. $85 analytics. Yeah. I mean, it depends on what it is. You know, there's a statistical difference between 4th and 1 and 4th and 2 as well. You know, I just think that I'll tell you what, this draw play that the Lions have been running tonight off the left guard, it's only worked one time. Every other time on 3rd and 1, it's been shut down. I like to see getting something where you get the quarterback moving a little bit, get him out of the pocket. There's a handoff, and that's the same play that Detroit's been running. It's been sacked, and now Dallas is running the same thing, and Barnes gets a stop. I like to see where that quarterback has an option. Let's say he runs a bootleg and gets out of the pocket. Say on 3rd or 4th and short, he can throw it or run it. I don't want him pinned into a situation where he can't. Play action. Prescott's looking. He's going for it all. He's got a man, and it's overthrown. He has Brandon Cooks back there, and Detroit is not giving up the long ball anymore. They had 3 back there. And you're right, Dave. They're probably trying to set something up, and I see a Dallas Cowboy holding his heel. And that's the backup left tackle that is starting, I believe. And that's a really weird way to hold it. I love Brandon Cooks. If Zach Wilson's my quarterback, I'm not playing the analytics game. You know, see, I think with Zach Wilson, I mean, if it was my responsibility to progress him, I would definitely be trying. I would definitely make him into a running quarterback because give him options. So I would be running bootlegs and anything that's RPO. Just because I don't like him in the pocket. He makes mistakes in the pocket. Yeah, fair enough. But see, there you go. Zach Wilson is in an offense that's set up for Aaron Rodgers. And I don't think Zach Wilson's strengths are Aaron Rodgers' strengths. I think they should have adapted a playbook to suit more of a style of his play. Maybe he wouldn't be riding the bench and everybody would want his job so much.
Or maybe they should teach their offensive linemen how to block.
Well, but see, that goes to the same point. you know, their offensive line is absolutely trash. What better way for him to adjust being creamed in the pocket, but getting out of the pocket?
No, there's a lot of issues with the Jets. And the Jets have the same issue that Kansas City has. But the only difference is
Did your TV freeze?
all I can see is a chair. No, it's not frozen.
Froze. Wow, mine froze.
What flavor is that? Blueberry. Blueberry is the best. But cinnamon raisin is good too.
And Steve, I love playing armchair quarterback, bro. It's a lot of fun.
I just think we need a new
I love making
wide receivers coach.
3rd and 11, Dak's in the gun. They are just over midfield right now. It's a big play for Dallas right here. Detroit wants the ball back.
I mean, plain bagels
Here
are
comes
good
the rush.
too.
Dak gets smoked, and he gets it to CeeDee Lamb, who gets the first down. Oh, what a play.
But, like, if I wanted a plain bagel, I would just make toast with butter. It's not that much different.
Dak stood in there and made the throw. I'm going to throw props for that because he took a shot. Nice job by the Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 35. They are moving the ball again. Dak's back to pass. He checks it down. He's got Cooks, who has nowhere to go. He'll get about 2 yards. Get smoked, nerd. That was probably one of the more impressive throws I've seen Dak make. I'm going to say it. Not a Prescott fan either.
CeeDee Lamb's about to break Michael Irving's record while he's there.
That'd be awesome. 2nd 8. I don't like Michael Irvin. Dak's back to throw over the middle, and it's bobbled incomplete.
He needs 1 more yard. Oh, there. Now you're talking.
Oh, my God. That sounds so good. Chorizo, egg, and cheese.
I freaking love chorizo, dog.
I'm turning into such a foodie at this age.
Also, he said try keto bread with peanut butter and jelly. I eat a lot of keto bread, actually. Most of the time, the loaf of bread I buy is keto bread.
3rd and 8. I bet this is almost 4-down territory for Dallas because they might just be a little outside the field goal range. Checks it over the middle, and it's incomplete. No flag. Will Dallas go for the field goal here?
Brandon Aubrey's money. Unless he misses.
He's money unless he's not.
I mean, keto bread is white bread. Or very close to it. I don't think that was a penalty. Yeah, let Brandon Aubrey kick that, dude. 51 yards.
51. I thought it was further. Kick is up. It is good. It curved it in. Perfect.
Well, it was his single season receiving record, Dave. They said 1603 all time, and at that point in time, it said CeeDee had 1602, so he only needed 1. Aubrey's money, dude. Was he the soccer player?
I'm not sure.
Well, I was mostly asking the chat because somebody in the chat told me that whichever kicker we were talking about came from soccer. I think it was Aubrey. I mean, I think he came from the XFL, but he originated playing soccer. Yeah, I think he was the soccer player. Dude, if he is a soccer player, have you ever seen a soccer player curve a ball?
Yes.
It
I
makes
mean,
sense.
that one he aimed. It's like he aimed at the goalpost because he's got a natural hook on his ball and it curved in perfect.
Yeah, I think this is that guy, Dave. All right, kickoff's up, and it will be a touchback for the Lions. We got a tie ball game with 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, they're showing him as a soccer player now.
It's amazing when you talk about something.
Every time we talk about something, it comes up on the screen. The bagel is really good. Who'd you take for this game? You took the
What's that?
Lions too. I was trying to remember who you took. 1st and 10. He's going to hand it off to Gibbs. He's got a lane 10, 15, 20, crossing the 50, still going all the way to the Dallas 40, but there is a flag. There is a flag. Oh, that's terrible, man. That was a good run. As soon as you see that flag, you know. You know what it is. Let's see the hold, though. Let's see how mad it's going to make me.
And it's somebody that's not normally on the field. Let's see.
And he grabbed him. He grabbed him. What did you put on the blueberry bagel? I just put some butter on it. I was just trying to make something quick. Because I'm starving. All right. That should be the end of the third quarter. Yep. And it is. We're all tied up going into the fourth. Dan Campbell needs to brush his teeth. Wait, why do you say that? I didn't look at his teeth, but is it? Let me look. Let me Google Dan Campbell teeth. Oh my god, it showed me his football picture from when he was with the Panthers.
You okay?
Why wouldn't I be?
He's coughing.
I was sneezing.
Oh, you were sneezing. That was your sneeze?
Sorry that people cover their mouth when they cough and
It
sneeze.
sounded different. It didn't sound like an achoo. You sneezed like a squirrel.
Because I have a 48,432-inch TV. Thank you. Well, I feel like I sneeze differently in here than just regular sneezing because I try not to be absolutely obnoxious.
It was just different. It sounded different. I thought it was a cough and not a sneeze.
I mean, I'm still getting over some sinusy things, so it felt like it was in my throat, but it was definitely just a sneeze.
I'm aware. I was curious about that as well.
I thought you had that cootie cough again. I hope not, man. Oh, I did find a good photo of Dan Campbell's teeth to prove your point.
The internet is a great thing, honestly.
You can literally look up anything and you'll find it. All right, the
Thank you,
Lions start their drive at the 20. Or sorry, yeah, they had the penalty. 1st and 15 handed off to Gibbs. He's going to spin forward, but he's only going to pick up about 2. Also, thank you, Leo. If you haven't already, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe if you're new. And if you want to join their Discord, we hang out there. It's fun sometimes. And yeah, come join the vibes. Also, I'm sure Leo's gonna put hey, okay. And here is mine and Papa Blood's gaming channel. We're officially racing the race to 1,000.
the race to 1K.
2nd and 13. Goff back to pass. He's gonna take a shot down the field. He gets hit as he throws it, but it's completed to Williams, and he's gonna go all the way to the 15. His helmet flies off, and he's dancing.
He just smoked Deron Bland.
Whoo! They better put it in the end zone here. That's all I'm saying. Like, if they want to compete in the rest of this quarter and finish this game out, they need to get a touchdown.
If they want a chance to win, you're right. They probably need a tutty here. Look how much he just blew him away.
Dude. I used to do 5K races.
Kudos to Goff for taking a hit like a champ.
1st and 10, toss to Gibbs to the left side. He's looking downfield, and he's going to get drugged down for a loss of about 2. Why do, when you get in the red zone, they start moving backwards?
I don't know why every time they run left, it seems to be a detriment. I hate it.
But I am not a 5K person. I know I played soccer, but I don't like running. I mean, I like it, but it's just not for me. I also hate treadmills a lot. Like, if I'm gonna walk or run X amount of distance, I don't want it to be on a treadmill. I feel like it hurts I feel like it's not good for your body. Because it's like basically like concrete that moves. That's what it feels like anyway. See, that's how I am. You know, it's like I miss being in a pretty good shape. But I got at least one bum knee. All right, it's going to be 2nd down and 12 now. There was an injured Cowboy, Jordan Lewis, and he's coming out of the game. I did spend half the year in the gym last year, but I got away from it because of some health issues. But I definitely plan to get back, not at the start of New Year's, but shortly after. Try to be a better version of myself again. 2nd and 12. Quick pass out to St. Brown. He's going to spin and push forward. It's going to be 3rd down and really short. Maybe 2. You're too young to have a bum knee. I've had a bum knee since I was 13.
Facts.
And now I'm 27 and a half.
You've had it over half your life.
Yep, and that percentage is only going to increase. All right, 3rd and 3. It's a big 3rd down play.
Huge.
They're not going to run it, though, so that's good. Goff back to pass, looking, passes out, and it's incomplete, trying to get it to Gibbs. Do they go again? Do they go again? I say yes, they will. Yeah, because
that was a huge topic of conversation with her doctor.
Yeah, it's because girls' knees do not get conditioned properly. So that's why girls tear their ACL in high school a lot. I didn't tear my ACL, but
they're going. They're going to risk it all.
It really feels like it. 4th and 3, they're gonna go. They got Gibbs in the backfield.
Nope.
And they're not gonna go. They're not gonna go. They're just gonna take the flag and save a timeout. What if he misses it because of the 5 yards pushed back? I feel like if Dane Campbell wasn't a football player / football coach in another life, he'd be a cowboy.
You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking he'd been like one of them arm wrestling guys.
No, I could see him with some boots and out on the range farming. All right, 4th and 8. 30-yard field goal attempt is up and good. Then you fire him on the spot. No kidding. The Lions retake the lead. $100 on OT. I feel like the best time to have done that would either be before the game started or when it was 7-3. So halftime. I don't know that I would now. Or immediately after the Cowboys scored that 7 because they looked pretty good. They burnt the secondary so bad that the odds probably jumped for a good minute in the Cowboys' favor to just straight up win. So OT would have been a good bet. But I could see Dan Campbell being a farmer. Like, Dan Campbell sounds almost like a farmer name.
Dan Campbell. Mostly he's going $100 on overtime.
Yeah, I just had a whole spiel because of that comment about when you should have put it in. Did you miss that?
I did.
I just went for like 2 minutes straight talking about the more appropriate time to put $100 on going to overtime.
Oh, okay.
Because he said that. How did you miss that?
I was changing the score.
All you did was delete a 0 and out of 3.
I know.
Papa
Focus.
checked out. Yeah, he did. I went on a whole big spiel. I see him being a mechanic, gator wrestler, and middle school gym teacher all at the same time. Looks like your coworker's gonna lose the bet on the over. I don't think any of them are smart, but I wouldn't have put as much money as they did on an over under anyway.
That was one of the big topics of conversation about this game. Everybody was betting the over.
Just like Thursday Night Football, I said take the over because everyone was probably betting the under. I was like, take the over. It's going to be a shootout. And it was for a half, but that half was enough to cover. A high school history teacher that plays college football. I mean, I feel like he'd be a fun. I bet he would be just a high school like gym teacher, but a history teacher would be cool. Like, if I ever put any big bets, it's not on point spread or maybe a money line bet if it's a really big underdog, but like point spread and over under for the total, I would never touch with a large lump sum. I feel like you can't make that much money because they're pretty mute. Over and under are like usually like 105 and 110, minus 105 and 110. Like, I don't know, like
All right, it's 1st and 10. Ball's at the 25. Dallas is down 3. Dak's back to throw. He fires, and that's caught by CeeDee Lamb, who's going to get a first down.
I feel like the Cowboys are going to win by 4 because they didn't get a touchdown. I don't know. Either that or Dallas is going to have a turnover on this drive.
16:03.
Oh, he now has the most receiving yards in a single season. Michael Irving's like crap.
Yep. There goes that record. At least he lived to see it.
That's true. He was there. I don't know. If I set a record that high, I wouldn't want
fires again to CeeDee Lamb. And they are single covering him, so Dak's going to keep throwing it to him, which is smart. Second down and 5. Dak's under center. Here we go. He's going to hand it off. There goes Pollard. He looks. He's going to get right back to the line of scrimmage and no gain.
I think Lamb still could get 2K. But he needs a bunch of 70-plus yards touchdowns. I mean, he'd have to do it tonight and next week. But if you count postseason yards, because I know they have a separate statistic for that. Probably. Who do they got next week? It's probably a divisional game, so Washington?
Probably.
Yeah.
Dak's back to throw. Fires it deep. He's got a man. And it's
Cooks.
Brandon Cooks, and I think he got it.
They're saying catch. Ooh, that was close. That was close.
Throw. I'm pretty sure they play Washington because Philadelphia plays the Giants.
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, he got 2.
They better, yeah, I was going to say, they should get that play off. Dak's going to keep it up the middle.
Dak bootlegs and keeps and gets 7 yards.
I don't know. I could see that catch getting overturned.
Look, ready?
But the ball moves while he's falling.
Oh.
The ball slid down. That probably would have gotten overturned if they didn't get a play off quickly.
Good job, Dak.
That's the only time management thing I've seen him do well.
Back to throw. He's going to step up, fires, and it is caught. Jalen Tolbert.
Who is that? Jalen Tolbert, yep. He was about to get smacked. Dak was. He got that off quick. Why didn't they set up the record catch to be a touchdown? Well, they didn't know if they were going to get another touchdown.
All right. Dallas is pushing to get into the red zone here. 1st and 10 at the 24. Dak's under center. He's going to hand it off. There goes Pollard. And he's got a big hole. He gets 10, 11 yards, and that gets him down to the 13-yard line.
Dude, that big man just jumped on him. Okay, here we go.
I think you're right, though. I think they're going to punch it in here.
Yep. Dude, that big guy just clobbered him. Number 46?
I have a feeling they're going to go up and down the field the rest of the game, both teams.
I don't know.
1st and 10. Throw a pick, Dak. Hands it off to Tony P. He's got another lane, and he's going to get almost 5 yards again, maybe 6. Second effort.
He might not throw it again if they keep running it and getting 5 or 6 yards per carry. Why are they zooming in on his playbook like that? I could read it.
Pause.
Did you see Sean Payton's playbook when they zoomed in on it earlier this year?
I
saw it on the memes page. It looked like a Chinese food menu.
2nd and 4. Dak's back to throw. He's got time. Fires for the end zone and touchdown, Brandon Cooks.
Ooh. My boy. We love Brandon Cooks here. I don't know, mostly. Davis wants the Cowboys to win. And he wants the Lions to lose. But I'm rooting for Detroit. Even if they don't get the 1 seed, I'd like to see them win out and try.
All right, Aubrey's kick is up, square and good.
Cowboys lead by 4, 7:20 to go. Yes, and Dave likes Big Mike. Nah, I'd rather the Eagles win the division because I don't think they're going to make it back to the Super Bowl. So it'll be even better if they lose with a higher seeding than a lower seeding. Because if it's lower, it'll be like, well, we had to go on the road. Well, them losing at home, that would feel better, especially if San Francisco comes, or if they have to go to San Francisco and get smacked again. No, I would like that a lot. Eagles are going to beat the Lions in round 1.
That's impossible. They're probably not going to play them.
No, they won't play them in round 1 because the Lions will probably finish at 2.
And the Eagles will probably...
Unless the East takes the 2. But the Eagles, if they don't win the division, will finish at 5.
Well, no division leaders will play each other. Winners will play each other in round 1.
But if the Cowboys beat the Lions today, the
Lions still win the division. They won't play unless
the
Eagles
But
are
the
a wild
Eagles
card.
would be a 5. This puts the Cowboys ahead of the Eagles if they win today.
And then that would put Cowboys
the Lions
in the
won't be 4 because the AFC or the NFC South can't get to 3 or 2.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think the Lions will probably stay at 2 unless the East takes 2, which would put them at 3. And the Eagles won't drop to 6.
No.
Like the NFC East, whoever doesn't win the division is basically locked in at 5.
Yes.
Yeah, but Tampa Bay has to win out. I'm not saying they can't. But that's a lot of dependent on other
I'm just saying, I don't think nobody wants to play Tampa Bay or the Rams right now.
Yeah, Lions will probably end up playing the Rams, which fits their script a little bit better.
That would be awesome for an NFL script game.
Just like Flacco and the Ravens.
Yep.
Kickoff's up and it will be a touchback. Quit ruining my dreams. The Lions are going to lose in the first round. Now, dude, Jared Goff is going to beat the Rams in the first round.
That would be...
Stafford got his ring in LA, and Jared Goff is going to knock LA and the Rams out of the playoffs. Scriptwriters will be so happy, and everyone loves, everyone who doesn't already hate the Lions loves to root for them right now.
Boy, it's go time again. Lions need to drive down the field and score a touchdown here.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 25.
Don't run left.
And play action. Goff's going to check it down to number 82. I don't know who that is.
It's the tight end that got the holding penalty on the big run. That's who it is.
Oh. Somebody's in the blue tent. It's a Lions player. Oh, I bet it's Jameson. All right, 2nd down and 6. Montgomery in the backfield. And they're going to hand it off to him. And he's going to get a yard. Can the scriptwriters make it so we don't lose to the 49ers the exact same way?
He's a Cowboys fan, Dave. Just like you. At least today. You're a Cowboy fan today.
I just don't think Dallas can get past San Francisco.
It's kind of like their kryptonite.
it feels like either Detroit, San Francisco, or whoever ends up being the 7 seed is going to make the playoffs. Or make the Super Bowl. 3rd down and 5. Goff back to pass. He gets hit as he throws. Incomplete. And he wants a flag. He got pushed. Oh. I don't know. I just don't think Dallas can. I don't either. Yeah, he got hit quick. They were ready. I don't think they're going to fake punt again.
No way.
They got to try to get it. They have to try to get a stop and
they've got to count on their
that.
defense.
All right, 4th and 5. Punt is up. He does kick it away. And fair caught at the 27. That's not what Detroit wanted. No. I don't think the Eagles are getting the 1. The Eagles have probably the most favorable schedule remaining. They have the Cardinals and the Giants. But I feel like the Cardinals is a trap game. And the Giants kept it close. You know, I don't know. I wanted them to go for it too. But I didn't want this game to be over right now. If they go for it and don't get it, the game's over, in my opinion.
For real.
So I don't want the game to be over. And the game won't be over if you don't take that risk. But if Dallas scores another touchdown, it's over. No, I think that Cardinals-Eagles game it just screams trap game. It's like a 14.5 point spread. They want people to take that bet on the Eagles. They want that so bad. They want them to it's a trap. It's a trap.
Whoa, where'd she go? Wow. She just vanished into thin air. Poof. Here she come back.
I accidentally clicked that button on my mouse that I forget that's there. It was a trap. The script writers almost got me.
The NFL, the script writers heard you and they just kicked you out.
No, it was Vegas that kicked me out for calling them out.
It was magic. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I got this
normally when she gets herself kicked out, she goes down below and I can see her in the lobby.
Buttons right here. I don't know which one I pushed or if I pushed both of them. But I think one of them goes back and one of them goes forward probably. And I've done that twice now. Whoops. I didn't miss much. So it's okay. We have 5:52 left in the 4th. Cowboys get the ball around their own 26 or 7. I can't remember.
There's Dak's going to hand it off, and Pollard's going to go nowhere. He's probably going to lose a yard.
He didn't make it to the line to gain.
Monday, January 15th.
What's up, Daniel?
What's up, Daniel? No worries, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Gotta love that unexpected zoom in on Shane's face. Yes.
I mean, I know it's Eggy. 2nd and 10. Dak's in the gun. He looks. Here comes pressure. He's going to let it go deep. Going for it all.
And there's a flag. Uh-oh.
It can't be DPI because it's uncatchable if there's nobody there.
The Lions wanted a flag. I saw him on the sideline.
Oh, they're going to give him a 5-yard penalty. Yeah, you can't. It can't be PI in that instance. Let's see it. There's the hit on 5 yards. That.
Can that be intentional grounding? Who's up? Who's 30 yards down the field? I'm just kidding. That was just a
There's a
joke.
handoff Pollard. He's going to try to get out, and he goes nowhere. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Ref's always right. You're correct. It was a good call. It was a good call. See, that's what I said, Crafty. Who was down there? The Lions bench?
Does a defensive penalty overrule intentional grounding?
They got to help the Cowboys score a touchdown so they can get closer to 40.
Dak's back to pass, looking. He's got plenty of time. Don't know why. Checks it down. It's incomplete. Here comes the flag. Nope, didn't throw it. I thought they were going to.
It would have been
it would have been offsetting.
I think it should have been. But the refs is always correct.
I mean, I don't understand why it wouldn't have been, because there was nobody there. He threw it 30 yards past him. Make some noise, Lions fans. Dallas fans are a little bit nervous right here. Because them kiddies have all their timeouts.
I'm going to get my yellow flag ready.
Here we go. Dak's back to throw. He fires it over. CeeDee Lamb's wide open. That's probably
game. That's probably some game. Unless they turn the ball over. They have no reason to throw the ball again. They have no reason to throw the ball one more time.
I tell you what, that's awful ballsy. Why would you just not double CeeDee Lamb right now after he's burnt you all day?
Because you don't want to get burnt by Brandon Cooks now.
I mean,
Cowboys should not throw the ball again.
There's a handoff to CeeDee Lamb on the jet sweep. He's going to get about 4, maybe 3.
Sorry, Kentucky. This channel has been Cowboys haters for a very long time. And it's the only thing we've all agreed on. Except Dave.
Why did they have to call this Monday Night Football? Why couldn't they said Saturday night?
Monday Night Football Special Edition. It's so special it's not on Monday. Yeah, why aren't the Lions using timeouts?
He's waiting.
I know if they get to 3rd down, they will.
Maybe. Play action. Dak's looking to throw. He throws it away.
Dumb.
And he stops the clock.
I told you they shouldn't have thrown the ball again. The Monday we like. Saturday. I don't really care for Saturdays, but yeah, I'll agree with you. If they don't run the ball here, it's dumb.
Hey, do you consider this 4-down territory?
No.
In Dallas' situation? I almost do.
I mean, if it's in inches. If it gets to 4th and inches.
Because they're just out of field goal range, but you could let him try. Dak's back to pass. Here comes pressure. And he's sacked. Worst thing that could have happened. Ball's on the ground. Or they're going to throw a flag. Watch him. That's Aiden's 3rd sack of the game.
Ooh, Dak went down weird.
Yeah, his knee was trapped in behind him.
He was like sitting on his own foot. Look at him. I don't know if there was a flag or not.
No, I thought they were going to throw one the way they were discussing it.
Papa Blood
What's up,
just
Mark?
roots for flags. And the Lions do opt to use the timeout.
So now they have 2 timeouts left in almost 3 minutes.
He's always kicking his own butt. I just think they should have handed the ball off there.
And for real, and the other question is Goff coming back out? Somebody said he hurt his hand.
I never saw anything about that, but I did see someone in the chat say it.
I mean, I saw him like acting like it was sore, but maybe he was in the tent.
And it's
So
going to be
they're
fair
90
catch.
yards to pay dirt.
89. I still can't talk after Thursday night. What happened Thursday night? McCarthy
Thursday.
said it sucks for season. Said it for seasons. Okay. Oh, I don't watch college football. So I don't know what happened on Thursday night. Thursday night
Arizona got beat.
I watched the Browns clinch a playoff spot and David Njoku taking shots with fans. 1st and 10, Goff fakes the handoff, fires over the middle, caught by Laporta. He shakes the first tackle when he's unable to actually get away from it, falls forward, and then he gets about 12 there.
He should throw to Laporta more. My God.
I think so too. 1st and 10, Goff looking back again, and it's picked off. Oh my God, what a play. Is that Deron Bland? Oh my God.
Donovan Wilson with the pick.
Let's see it. Dude, I thought Laporta had it and then dropped it. Oh, that's a pick. That is a clean pick. He bounced on his helmet like 3 times, so it never touched the ground. Still have timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Yeah, if you can hold them to a field goal attempt, they still have a chance. It's tough, though. Goff just threw that a little low.
Goff's got to get it more towards the sideline. He undercut it.
1st and 10, they hand it off.
He's going to get about 7 yards, and there's going to be a holding penalty.
There's a flag. It's coming back. And that's a 2-minute warning either way.
There you go. It's what it always comes down to. Goff has 2 picks. Dak only has 1.
Tripping. It's a 15-yard penalty. I didn't see the hold you were talking about, though. I wonder if an injury affected that throw. I never saw him grabbing his hand, but if he did get hurt, then yeah,
he threw that ball in the wrong spot. He's got to hit that on the sideline. He can't throw it. He's got to be ahead of him.
Yeah, you're right, Dave. A decline might have helped them more. Yeah, see, I just missed that, I guess, because I saw him in the chat talking about it, but I just missed the moment that had happened. But I think you're right. I think a decline would have been better because it would have made it 2nd down, but now it'll be 1st down again, just 1st and 15.
Yeah, but if they decline it, then it'd have been 2nd down and 4.
That's true.
He got 6 yards.
I think that's the only reason. If he'd gotten less, They may have declined it.
Yeah, you still run the ball. That's all you got. I mean, that's all they.
I mean, I thought that's what they were going to do the last time. And then instead, Dak took a sack.
He threw it incomplete and then took a sack.
That's what they said.
I'm not sure if tripping's 15 yards.
They said 15-yard penalty. Well, that's the ref said.
Wow. Yeah, they can. If Dallas can take 3 knees and kick a field goal if they want to here, that's probably almost their most effective play because then they're up a full touchdown with less than a minute to go.
Yep, 15-yard penalty. Now they're going to be back to the 44, and it's 1st and 25. If they don't run the ball, I don't understand football.
You don't. It's clock management, Alex, and they throw it on 1st down. Lucky.
It is caught. Now you risk injury to CeeDee Lamb when you could just run the ball. And the Lions use a timeout here. Stops the clock at 1:54. Is this Sutton related to the Denver Sutton? I have no idea. I'm just asking. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 14. 11-yard gainer.
Let's see. Hey, how big are those 2 field goals that they didn't kick?
Oh, we knew it would matter.
Dak's going for it all. Oh, and it's intercepted, but it's out of bounds. Why did he even throw that? Why?
That should be grounding.
That should be intentional grounding.
That should be grounding. There was literally no one there.
What the heck? Are they just trying to make this a game? Are they trying to make it more dramatic? What the heck? Now they're going to have an opportunity if they don't get a 1st down. They're going to get a field goal, but they'll still get the ball back. There's Dak's going to throw it. He fires over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be 4 yards short of the 1st down.
Will they go for it?
Oh, my God. If they go for it and then lose,
they're going to go for it.
So hard.
Oh, Detroit uses their last timeout. I think they're going to go.
Man. Make my Christmas, Alex. I want a pick 6 right here.
That's not going to happen. But I think Dak might get sacked.
Why would you not kick the field goal and guarantee yourself?
I mean, they might try to draw off sides and make it 4th and 1. Brandon Aubrey is just as confused. But a 1st down wins the game.
1st down wins the game, but my God. An incomplete pass and you might lose.
Dude, their kicker's money.
They might
still kick
the field goal. They're not going. He's not snapping that ball. There's no way. I was going to say so. I didn't think Mike was.
I wish my parents got penalized for intentionally grounding me. Yeah, me too. I wish the same thing. What if he misses?
But this play clock, they could be getting the same thing right now with there being less than 30 seconds left in the game.
What if he misses?
He hasn't missed all year.
But what if he does? What's up, Snowman? 43-yard attempt.
I love watching his ball, though. There's a snap, kicks up. It's straight and good.
There was no way he was missing. There was no way. My favorite Cowboy officially, Brandon Aubrey. But the Lions are out of timeouts. There's still 1:41, and it's still a one-score game. What if Detroit gets a touchdown? Do you think they'll go for 2?
Dan Campbell would go for 2.
To try to win it?
Yep.
I could really see that.
I believe that.
He said the same thing. He said, do the Lions go for 2 if they score? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I hope we get to that position to where they have to make the choice to tie it or go for 2. All right, kickoff is away, and away we go. It'll be a touchback. The Lions will start at the 25, have to go 75 yards with 1:41, and they can't stop the clock other than spiking the football, which is a loss of downs. Oh man, if the Cowboys win today, they'll tie the longest home game win streak. On Cowboy Day, that makes so much sense. 1st and 10, Goff back to pass. He's got time. He's going to chuck it down in the middle to Laporta, and he'll pick up 10. And they're obviously in semi-hurry-up mode.
They got to go. You leave that same personnel on the field.
Goff's back to pass, looking. Slings it across the middle, and he's got Laporta down to the 40. Clock's at 1:10 and still rolling. They've only got 40 yards to go. And they'll have probably about 60 seconds by the time. They're going to clock it at 1:02. I think that was smart. They just sprinted down a big chunk of the field.
Dude, I mean, how do you leave?
How do you play so poorly all game and then go into a 2-minute drill and get halfway down the field in 15 seconds?
Who knows?
All right, 2nd and 10, 1:02 to go. From the 40, Goff's back to pass, looking, has time again, slings it, caught, and it'll be a first down at the 25 to St. Brown. And they clock it again with 48 seconds.
It's all Dallas's fault that this is happening.
It is. They should have just run the football. The Lions wouldn't have any of this time.
If this had taken a minute, there would have been less time.
All right, 2nd and 10 from the 26. 48 seconds remain. Goff's back to pass. Pressure's coming. He slings it. A wobbly ball, and it's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it back to St. Brown. He was mad about that.
That ball came out funny. Did you see how that ball wobbled?
I didn't know if it got tipped or it was a bad throw.
Not sure.
Oh, yeah. St. Brown wanted a penalty there. Amon-Ra.
I love his name.
All right, 3rd down and 10. Huge play here. 43 seconds left. And Goff looking, fires, caught by Laporta, and he's going to take it all the way to the 13, and he'll dive forward and get just shy of the 10.
Oh, my God. Let's go.
Oh, my God. And they're going to clock it one more time, and
They got
we've got
3 plays with
27
27 seconds.
They got 4 plays.
Is he going for 2, Alex, if they get in?
I already asked you that.
I'm asking you what you think. You asked me.
If I were Dan Campbell, I would go for 2 because that is what Dan Campbell does. But if I was coaching, I would kick the field goal and hope for the best.
Oh, man, I love it if he goes. I mean, this game should already be over right now.
Second and
They've
10.
got new life.
27 seconds. Lions back. Look, quick fire out to St. Brown, and he dives in for the touchdown.
Put him out there for 2. Let's roll, baby.
We are 1 point away.
Let's go. Go for 2.
Tying this up, or they're gonna kick. They're gonna kick.
Oh, it's the best time to go for it. Touchdown.
Oh, yeah. Go for it. I'm with you. They're going for 2.
Are they?
They're going for 2.
Please don't run it left. Roll out.
Oh, God. Goff. Oh, and it gets blown dead. I think the Cowboys call a timeout. Yep, the Cowboys try to ice him. Cowboys try to ice him.
Dude.
This loss is, if the Cowboys end up losing, it's on coaching. Look, you can sit there and blame Dak Prescott, but he's only doing what he's told. But the Cowboys will get the ball back, even if they make it.
Yeah, it'll be 23 seconds. This doesn't count against the clock.
23 seconds and a timeout to try to get a field goal.
Yeah, if they ran it, it would have been over a long time ago.
Clock management is not the Cowboys' friends.
Let's go.
All right, 2-point attempt conversion coming up. And they got Montgomery in the backfield. He's looking. He's going to sling it to the back of the end zone. It's going by the big man. Big man conversion. Their offensive tackle catches the 2-point conversion.
There is no flags on the field.
Big man.
Let's go.
I almost said big man tutty, but it's not a tutty, but it's basically a tutty. What a ballsy call. He had him roll out right and throw it to the back left side of the end zone. Uh-oh.
Oh, they're gonna.
What's happening? What is happening right now?
They're throwing a late flag. They're going to say he was ineligible.
What just happened? Illegal touching?
Yeah, because they're saying that he didn't report as eligible. Wait a minute, Uh-oh.
I bet he goes again.
So wait a minute, they're going to kick now.
I bet he goes again.
Kick it.
I told you, I bet they go again.
Oh my God, kick it.
Uh-oh. So now they're going to be back to the 7.
Oh my God. I kick it now. Sorry, there's an offsides right there.
And there's a
Free
flag.
play.
Free play. It's picked. It doesn't matter.
They're getting half the distance.
Defense jumped.
Yeah, we saw it.
Defense jumped. I think it was Micah Parsons.
Yep, he jumped.
Oh man, the ending of this game is
saw
freaking nuts.
Chat, or we saw it and called it. So
it's freaking nuts. Oh, he snapped it immediately after he jumped too. They're getting most of those yards back, so now they're gonna be at the 3.5. This is the most number of 2-point conversion attempts I've ever seen in a game. All right, Goff's looking. Pressure's coming. He throws it too low. They had it the first time.
They should have kicked.
Goff threw that low, wobbly ball again. See, Shane, if you kick it, this would be boring. You're right. Now we get an onside kick attempt to add to the chaos of this football game. He just threw it too low.
He wouldn't have been in anyway.
We haven't seen the 2-point attempt. The game's not over till the clock's hit zeros.
At this point,
I'm still mad about the big man catch getting removed.
I'm telling you, everything he's throwing looks wobbly.
The ref's laughing. I bet he did report as eligible. Who's called him low balls Goff? Called him that. All right, here comes our onside kick. And Dallas calls a timeout. What a play, in the words of Terry Bradshaw.
Dude, you can't get any crazier than how this ended up. But I'm telling you, after you got that 2-point conversion and then that penalty, I would have kicked it. At that point, I think you've used up your luck. But to be fair, if they would have took 3 points earlier in the game when they should have, they'd have won the flipping thing. Bro, if the Lions recover this onside kick, I know, right?
I hope so, even if they don't end up winning, just to keep everybody on edge. I bet he's going to switch it and kick the other direction now. No, he's not going to. All right. Kick is up. Where's the ball? And the Cowboys got it.
All he had to do was, that ball was in the air. All he has to do there is signal a fair catch.
Yeah, but they don't think about that. I don't know who deserved to lose this game more.
The Lions.
Yeah, I know, but at the end of the fourth quarter of this game, the Cowboys could have been over 20 minutes ago. What did they just do? What was that? What was that? This is why I hate the Cowboys. What was that? And our final score is going to be 19-20. I just want to know. I want to know if he actually reported or not. Can we get a camera on him?
You saw we can go watch it.
You can't lose by a dumb mistake. The Cowboys made dumb mistakes in this one too. And this is why the Cowboys aren't going to the Super Bowl, because they do shit like this with their poor clock management. But part of me hopes that they beat out the Eagles for the division. This means Philly can't make another mistake, basically, this win right here. So I like that tension on Nick Sirianni and his dumb face.
I feel like Philadelphia is going to lose one or both of these next 2 games.
Right here. See, I think I'm with him. I think the Cowboys, because they gave the Lions a chance when they didn't have to. And then the refs took away their conversion to win. I wanted the 2-point conversion to go because I wanted to see the 2-minute drill the Cowboys put together in 23 seconds. That's what I wanted to see.
Dude, that's the most exciting quarter I think we've seen in a while.
So one of the singers from a band that I follow just tweeted in all caps. I didn't know he even watched football, okay? But he said, "Why the fuck didn't the Lions kick the extra point? What the fuck is wrong with your brain, stupid idiot decision?" That was Chris Franzak, by the way.
Appreciate you, Steve.
Excuse my language. It wasn't me. It was a party goer. I'm a homebody. Dude, that game was friggin' nuts. I ain't even mad.
No.
Y'all going live tonight? I'm not. Probably not. I need sleep. I probably will tomorrow night. Because I don't have to work until 1 o'clock on Monday.
Like I said, I agreed with them going with it, but after that penalty, they should have just kicked it. They should not have risked it.
Dave says, yeah, should be overtime right now. No, this game should be over right now.
Well, look, they had 2 field goals that they took off the board because they decided to go for it. So guess what? That's 6 points that they gave back. So.
Wait, so Philly's still the division leader right now?
Yeah, because they've got 1 less loss.
Oh, I thought Dallas had 11 wins already. I forgot they were 10-4.
Yeah.
Or 10-5, sorry. Oh. So Philly can still win if they win out. Yeah, I personally think the Lions should rest starters next week. At least their running backs and probably Goff.
I don't know. Something's wrong with his hand, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I think the Lions, the move would be to rest some of your key guys. Let Hooker play, get some snaps in case Goff is hurt and re-injures it in the playoff. Let him start that game. And take your running backs out and put, your running back 3 and probably 4 in. And give some of these guys some meaningful playing time. I mean, it's not meaningful, but it could be big rolling into the playoffs.
The guys at the bottom of your roster that don't get snaps on the field, let them have a few snaps. I mean, I think it's worth it.
I don't think Goff should play next week if he's even a little bit hurt. Cowboys still have something to fight for next week. Unless Philly loses, I think. If Philly loses, then they're above them. But at the same time, they still have to win next week also. The Pistons
That's what happened.
Won today.
The Pistons won and the Lions lost.
So if any Lions fans are upset, they need to blame the Pistons.
I mean, easy target.
That's so dumb. Why would they do that on today of all days?
Because I don't think the Pistons give a shit about the Lions, honestly.
They should. They're making their fans happy somehow because the Pistons can't. Like I said, this doesn't change my mind. It'll be either the Niners, Lions, or whoever the 7 seed is in the NFC representing the Super Bowl. Because I feel like the 7 seed's gonna be like a sneaky.
Seahawks.
It could be, or I don't know who the other options are.
There's 4 teams that are right behind the 7 seed
What?
right now.
Green Bay, Minnesota,
Atlanta, New Orleans.
Atlanta, and New Orleans. And I know Chicago is still in technically.
I think
They're not eliminated. That means they're still in. They are not eliminated yet.
I didn't see them on the board.
Listen, I had this. I'm going to pull this image up again in the Discord that I posted. And it said, like I told you earlier, for the first time this century, every single game in the second to last week of the season will have a team still in playoff contention. And the Bears play the Falcons, and both of them are still in playoff contention. The only teams eliminated are the Jets, Patriots, Giants, Cardinals, Commanders, Panthers, Titans, and Chargers. Everybody else is still eligible to make the playoffs.
That's nuts.
Man, that whole ending is friggin' nuts. But yes, the Bears and the Falcons, even though you told me no to both of them today, are still in playoff contention. They are not eliminated. So the Bears, at this point, if their cards fall correctly, can be the 7 seed.
Wow. Yeah, it says the only way that they're eliminated is if the Rams or the Seahawks win.
Hang
So the
on a
Rams and
second.
Seahawks both have to lose and they have to win to stay active.
Who do they need to lose? Probably just everybody above them.
Right.
Which means Minnesota, Green Bay.
But it says right now that the only teams that can eliminate them is themselves and the Rams or the Seahawks.
Oh, my phone just made a weird noise. Yes, we're talking about the Bears.
The Bears.
Hang on. Okay, then whoever wins the Minnesota and Green Bay game, everybody else root for them to lose, I suppose.
It says there's a bet. Mathematically speaking, the Bears have not been eliminated from the playoffs yet. The odds are stacked against them. Like there's a better chance of the Kennedy Expressway project finishing on time, but there's still a chance.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how, but if there is, it's kind of like the whole Green Bay, Seattle, Detroit situation last year.
So if one team makes it to 9 wins that's above them,
They'll probably be eliminated. Yes.
So right now it's either the Rams or the Seahawks.
Could there be another upset in MetLife tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah. Who do the Giants have again? They have the Rams. Yeah, I think so. The Rams are, I feel, superior, but I definitely think that it's possible. Dude, MetLife has just been taking the souls of road team QBs this year. What's up, Gene? Just dropping by to say how much I hate them Cowboys. Listen, it's mutual. Other than Kentucky Ball and Dave, we're all with you. Dave likes them boys. What are they showing? Oh,
They're talking about, they're still discussing whether or not it was done incorrectly or not.
well, I just posted this in the chat. This link. And Ari Marov was said what else could he be telling the ref if he's not
Yeah.
reporting eligible?
Yes, that's what he was doing.
And it's
They
a
showed
video clip of him going and talking to the ref.
This is going to be a fun storm over the weekend. Topic of conversation all day tomorrow because
Listen,
did
I
he
just
ask
have
you what he was having for dinner? No.
remember last year in week 18 when the Commanders stomped the Cowboys. That was like what Sam Howell's first start, and it was nobody saw it coming. No one. That one, I don't know. I cannot believe they went for 2-3 times. Like, if it didn't work the first time, he got lucky that the defender was offsides the second time. So why do it a third?
Dude, they should have kicked after the first one.
Dude,
I agreed going with it for the
that
win.
killed the momentum getting it removed.
Yes.
I like it though because it kept things exciting. So I'm not gonna lie. I knew if they tied it, if they didn't get it, we'd get an onside kick. So I was down with that. So it's Minnesota, Atlanta, Green Bay, New Orleans. All of them that don't play each other. So only Minnesota or Green Bay could win, and the rest of those teams have to lose for the Bears to still be able to make it. And probably the Seahawks. The ref's hearing aid was turned off, probably. What games are you doing tomorrow?
I'm home all day.
Sunday Night Football. That's all I'll be here for.
Man. I don't know. The last time I did a Bengals game, it was bad.
Yeah, but this one might be good for you.
I know it's good for the channel for sure because you're the Chiefs fan, but you're not going to be here. I might. We'll see.
I think it was a decision not to go to overtime no matter what. I think so too. Harbaugh did this the year that they were kind of banged up. He didn't want to put his team back on the field. And although it lost him a couple games, they were in the same situation and went for 2, win or lose right there. And so I think you're right. I think it was a decision to not go to overtime more than anything.
But I mean, at the same time, the second time when you're back 5 yards, it's almost irresponsible to not give yourself another opportunity to win. Because you just moved the ball down the field in a minute and some change. Who's to say you couldn't win the flip and go down the field and score a touchdown? I don't know. I ride momentum. They didn't have it after that penalty.
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. He does coach on emotion.
Yeah. There should have been some kind. I mean, I don't know. After you just had the perfect play stripped away from you.
Yeah, you can't run the perfect play twice. He was on tilt after that call. I thought he was actually going to bludgeon the ref with his fist. When he took that headset off and he put it down here, I was like, he's going to hit somebody. But then he put it back on. And I was like, okay. I understand why he's upset, though.
The last 2 times Dallas went undefeated at home, they lost in the conference championship.
Will they make the conference
Gene,
championship?
have a good night, sir.
Gene, thanks for stopping by. Sorry about your Lions. We're upset, too. God. Sorry. I'm upset, at least.
Yeah. If Dallas would have just ran the clock out like they're supposed to, this never would
if Dallas would have played the game like they were supposed to and the Lions just lost that way, I can't be mad about that. But I'm not satisfied with this ending. Leo, I don't know why. I mean, I know why you're not upset, but I'm telling you, you're the only NFC team that can be trusted on the road in the playoffs. So you should have nothing to worry about. I would have started the GoFundMe for his bond. Dude, I would donate to that.
Dallas needs to avoid San Francisco. I agree with that at all costs. The best way for them to avoid San Francisco is be the 2 seed.
Then they'd have to make it to the conference championship to even have a chance to see them.
Yes.
I still have PTSD from Christmas. I mean, I've got PTSD from Christmas too, but the only difference is you're probably going to get the 1 seed and I'm probably going to get like the 3 seed. Dak is back to throwing picks as well.
He only threw 1 today.
Yeah, I mean, he outplayed Goff in this competition. And that's usually where they like to make the comparisons, is in the head-to-heads. It's because Mahomes is washed, yes. Maybe he washed his lucky underwear, and that's why we're having problems. He needs to wear it every day until the playoffs. How are Alex and Shane doing on New Year's Eve? Well, I'm doing all right. I'm really tired.
We had fun tonight. I got to say that.
I ate a bagel.
She ate a bagel. I got ghosts in my house. Ghost cats.
I got ghosts in my house too. I had a bagel.
And I got 1 more day off from work.
I just want to know who my GM and head coach is going to be. Yeah, is it going to be Bill Belichick, or are they actually going to take a chance on somebody else?
Man, that Washington rumor keeps getting louder and louder about Belichick.
Yeah, but he's a Chargers fan.
I know. That's why I'm saying. And the Belichick, the rumor is he's going to Washington now.
Dave, don't be silly. You know Patrick's brother doesn't wear men's underwear. Don't be silly. Doesn't matter how lucky
I
they
can't
are.
believe they let him in the same booth as Swifty. As Miss Taylor
No,
Swift.
I think Jackson is allowed in that booth. Taylor made the decision to go into the booth. Like, that's her fault. Like, people are being like, why are they letting a sexual assault, whatever, near her? But she put herself in that booth because she could be in Travis's booth and chooses to be in that booth. So that's on her at the end of the day. I like her, but that's her own, that's all on her. Because she's one of the most popular women on the planet. If she didn't want someone around them, she wouldn't have someone around them.
At the same time, because she's probably the most guarded woman on the planet, she probably doesn't fear anything from him.
No, I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think, listen, she's doing this whole thing with her re-records and music, and the next album coming out is called Reputation that she's re-recording, and I just think she's digging herself in a hole on purpose to relive her Reputation era where the whole world hated her and she went dark for 2 years. It just feels like a ploy in this whole journey she's recreating. Like,
Dude,
I know that sounds really dumb, but putting yourself around people that a lot of people hate, like Brittany Mahomes and Jackson Mahomes, is not helping her any. She didn't know them before all this. So, she could just go with her friends to those football games. It's a weird situation. I got into a non-aggressive argument at work today in the break room over this whole situation because I told someone in the break room that I thought that relationship was all fake. And I've never seen so many people get so mad. I only hate Brittany Mahomes because she doesn't hate Jackson. I mean, I don't know that she doesn't hate Jackson. I just feel like, like if my brother did some stuff like that, would I be feel awful? Yes, I would think he deserves whatever he gets. But it would be such a hard situation because that's, my brother.
Dude, Campbell just about went postal in the post game.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Also, make sure to check out the It's in the Blood Fam Discord.
Dude,
Is it Jackson with an X? No, you spelled it right the first time. I don't want Bill Belichick because he can't draft. That's fair. I think Tom Brady was a luck thing. Like, you think he intended to draft that guy in the 6th round pick and him be considered the greatest quarterback of all time? No, I think that was just he struck luck. A guy that fits perfect in how he coaches.
I was gonna say it was a guy that played in cold weather that fit his system, and that's why he drafted him.
Because he wasn't even that good in college. He was benched his senior year.
I'm not sure about what his record was, but I just
But he was benched his senior year for guys that could play better. Yeah, so I think he just got lucky that Brady worked with his coaching. Campbell just said, "Would you be frustrated right now?" and stormed off.
Yep.
Dude's passionate. That's why I like him. Let's see. I'll just pull up his stats. We can look at it while we're here. 61% completion his senior year, 2,200 passing yards, 16 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions with a 138. I mean, that's not awful. And that's in 11 games. And then the year before, he played 12 games and had a slightly better completion percentage, but 200 more yards, 14 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. 97, he played 4 games. He only completed 12 passes, no touchdowns, no interceptions. And then 96, he played 2 games with 3 passing attempts.
Yeah, he was an average Big Ten quarterback, which some of those guys do find their way to the NFL, but primarily as backups.
I mean, I think that's what he was intended to be drafted as. So he had 30 touchdowns and 17 interceptions, 4,700 yards in college over the course of 4 years. I don't know what his running back situation was like then either.
Probably pretty good.
I would have to dive into the 96 through 99 seasons at Michigan to know. He was a starter. I mean, he played most of the season his junior and senior year, but he got benched at the end of his senior year and let someone else come in and finish the season. ESPN's discussing the issue now. So they're saying that the ref didn't recognize what he was saying. It looked like he gave him a head nod, though.
But that's just it. If he goes over and talks to you as a referee, you're supposed to acknowledge what he's saying.
No, I'm talking about the ref. The ref, nodded his head. How does the 2-point conversion affect LeBron's legacy? Am I right? You're right. Yeah, Scott Van Pelt is saying it looks like they just straight up got it wrong. Yeah, you would think that the ref acknowledged him because they didn't chase him down after he gave him a little head nod.
And honestly, the flag didn't come until way after the play. They didn't throw it.
Yeah, it should have been immediate. Does this affect the Lions' ability to get home field advantage in the playoffs? I mean, they're still going to be guaranteed a home game.
They get a home, yeah, they'll get a home game and maybe 2 if they get lucky.
So, question, could they overrule that call given it could have been considered the last play? No, because there was still time for another Dallas possession. If the clocks were on 0 and it was the last play of the game, then maybe.
Yeah. Just a bad look. That's what that is. This
Yeah,
is a bad look.
There was 23 seconds left. I don't think they could turn it back and overrule it now. Because then they'd have to play out that last 23 seconds.
Here it is again. He's going.
I don't know. Do you think these refs get tired of getting yelled at by coaches, like, on the sidelines all through games?
I don't know.
Just saw a video. Goff literally sent Decker to report to the refs. That's what they're showing on TV right now.
Yeah, I flipped over to NFL Network.
I don't know. It was a good game, nonetheless.
True, Dave. They do announce it, so
I wasn't listening though.
yeah,
So,
we don't have sound. I don't have sound on.
I have my sound on 1. I can usually hear a lot of things, but I don't hear everything. When they announce like tackles and stuff reporting is eligible, unless it's like dead silent, I don't usually hear it.
Yeah, they showed it in Kentucky. They showed him in the huddle. Goff pushed him out of the huddle and told him to go, and he ran over to the official. But Dave's correct too, because usually when a tackle's eligible, they read it. They call it before the play. Such and such is reported eligible.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
And we didn't hear that, so guess what? I'll tell you what, I guarantee you one thing. Dallas doesn't want to see this team in the playoffs again.
I kind of hope they do play each other again.
Yeah, this game was a classic.
It was a really good game. I don't know. There's a couple NFC matchups I'd like to see in the playoffs.
I think Tampa Bay and the Rams would be phenomenal. I know
I was thinking Tampa Bay and San Francisco because they matched up once this year, and Baker started slow, but then got back into it later in the game. Eagles Cowboys matchup would be good. Nah, we see that too often.
It's called an illegal touch because the tackle caught the ball and he wasn't announced as eligible.
Yeah, so if the receiver's not eligible, it's illegal touching no matter any situation. If it was like a normal play and he couldn't just pass it to him, not on the 2-point conversion either. I think it wouldn't have mattered which one reported. The ref would have said the other one didn't. I'm with you. I am. It was a dumb ending to a crazy awesome game. I'm still not mad that the Lions lost. I'm mad that they lost that way. And I really wanted to see the Cowboys 2-minute drill with 23 seconds left.
Me too.
Because that'll be really telling, honestly. If they were down 1, what they do in 23 seconds. I don't know. I didn't like it. GG's Cowboys, undefeated at
GG.
home. Stay away from San Francisco because you will not be playing in Dallas.
All right.
He was basically an ineligible receiver downfield, which they didn't call that. Wouldn't that be the same thing? Just he also caught it.
Yeah, I mean, technically,
So that's 2 penalties that they didn't call that either.
They could
which
have
I know,
They could have called that too.
Which would have made the flag come out early anyway. But
Yeah,
there was no flag then.
Yeah, you're right.
The flag was so late.
Yeah. So he tried to report in, and evidently the official just didn't hear it or acknowledge it. So they didn't announce it. So then after the play was over, they dropped the flag.
That's the most emotion I've ever seen out of an entire team reacting to that, though. That offensive lineman, number 70, I think, the bald guy, I thought he was going to blow a fuse in his brain. That scared me. I thought they would go for the extra point afterwards, but I understand. I understand both decisions.
Oh, for real?
It was a good game, though. I can't be that mad. I just hated the ending.
I cannot be disappointed with the game.
It's a good movie with a terrible ending. I've seen a lot of movies like that. Or I guess TV shows. Terrible endings. But the whole show is pretty worth watching. I got this Band-Aid on and I cannot get it off. For whatever reason, this adhesive or whatever, that sticky part is stuck and it's just like tightening around my thumb. And I'm just ripping it to pieces trying to get it off. But look how red my thumb is. Okay, my thumb's actually not that red. The camera lighting made it look like it's like a freaking tomato or something, but it's not actually that red. But I can't get this thing off. Wait, maybe? Okay, I finally got it off. We're good. Yeah, the Dallas possession before that touchdown drive lasted 24 seconds. When they could have just run the ball 3 times.
Yeah, they could have made it where they had less than 20 seconds. Down 7.
Yeah. That was so stupid. Guess you gotta cut your thumb off? Yep. I don't know. I'd probably rather lose almost any other finger than my thumb. The thumb keeps you grounded, just like your big toes. I'm starting to hate any yellow graphics on TV because I think a flag is being thrown by an NFL zebra. Fair. For the last time, make sure you check out the Blood Fam Discord. Panther says it's the last time he's promoting it. And,
thank you, Panther.
But if you ever need to find any of our socials, any of our other channels, any of that good stuff, it's always in the description of every video or live stream. At least the ones that I put out. Sometimes Papa Blood doesn't. But if you click on one, and it's not there, just click on another one and it will be for you, and I'll grab the other links. But yes, my gaming channel, his gaming channel, the Discord, our Twitter, our Facebook page, and our Instagram, which are not the most active social media pages. Those three, all are in the description. Also, make sure you subscribe to our gaming channels. We are racing to 1,000. Here's mine, Panthers getting Papa Bloods as well. We will be live tomorrow for Sunday Night Football. We don't have Monday Night Football this week, and here's Papa Bloods. Make sure to go show him some love as we race.
Tomorrow works out okay. I feel the need. I will be here for the 4:30 game. Maybe.
Even if I was home, I don't even want to do that one.
I don't either, but
I don't even want to watch it. That's where I'm at right now. Is I don't even want to watch it. I'm gonna, but I don't wanna, because I know it's gonna make, win or lose, it's gonna make me so mad, just like this game. But so you heard the man. I don't know what 1:00 games we'll get, but he might be here for one or.
Baltimore at Miami.
Well, that's a game. That is a game. So be sure to check our channel. If you are in the Discord, you know it will ping you to let you know what live streams we're doing when we make that decision to do them. But we will for sure be here at the bare minimum for Vikings and Packers and Vikings. I think it's in Minnesota. That should be an interesting game. I don't know how exciting it'll be, but I think it will be interesting to say the least. And I need the Panthers to end the Jags. You and me both. You and me both.
Yeah, I'm definitely rooting for straight chaos tomorrow.
I think I'm rooting for a little eensy bit more chaos than you, but that's just every day.
The main one I want is Buffalo. That's the one that gives us the upper hand.
I want Buffalo to lose. I want the Panthers to win. I want the Raiders to beat the Colts.
Me too.
But I also want the Colts to beat the Raiders.
Me too.
In the off chance that we lose at 4:30, I need the Raiders to also lose. And I want the Chargers to beat the Broncos.
Kentucky says he wants everyone to lose here. Got you.
Well,
that's pure chaos, bro.
I don't think that's chaos. I just think that it's not possible.
Well, see, for us, for Alex and I, one of us has to have a win somehow or another.
I hope we tie. I hope we tie.
I'll take a tie. Shit.
I'll be happy with a tie because it's not a loss.
Half a win.
In my book, it's half a win. It's not. I don't look at the negative side of that. I look at the optimistic part. Win, lose, or draw. I'm still gonna be pissed off at this football team. It doesn't matter. This game doesn't matter to me because my blood's boiling about it. They could blow out the Bengals and I'll be mad. They could lose to the Bengals and I'll be mad. It could be a close game, win, lose, or draw, and I'm gonna be mad. It does not matter what happens tomorrow. I know you're gonna be more upset about your team losing than winning. But even if my team wins, I know I should just shut up and be grateful. But they don't deserve it.
I kind of feel that way. I feel like
at least if your team wins, you know they deserve it. They've done a lot to get to this point.
It's funny. It feels like it's kind of for nothing, right? If they win, even if they make the playoffs, I don't think they can make a run. So that's where
I had a bunch of Bengals fans telling me they hope their team misses the playoffs so they don't accidentally make it to the Super Bowl with a backup.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's the ultimate win right there. You make it. I mean,
Yeah, because then they said we don't want to look stupid for our quarterback being paid all this money and our backup getting us there.
Joe Flacco. Do they look stupid for Joe Flacco? No, they look like geniuses for bringing him in.
But Joe Flacco's their 4th try this year. Jake Browning's the Bengals' first guy. Next man up. Dude,
Whatever.
Bengals fans do not want their team in the Super Bowl this year.
Well, I don't think we can physically make it, but if we do, I would be very happy with it, considering. Man, I tell you what, I don't know what's wrong with
I
fans.
would rather see your team in the Super Bowl this season than mine.
I mean,
100%.
it's just that's just garbage. Anybody that doesn't want to see their team win.
No, I want to see my team win, but they do not deserve it, not an inch. Sorry, Kentucky. I just don't think that's gonna happen.
Hey, wait a second, it could be the year.
It's always their year. But if they make it, I'll throw some respect on their name. It'll be the first time in my entire life they've done something meaningful, and I'll put respect on them if they make it there. But if they face Baltimore, they're not going to win. That's the only team you can pretty much guarantee the AFC is going to win the Super Bowl is if Baltimore actually makes it.
Hey, I didn't know Mecole Hardman's off IR too. I was just telling you. I didn't know if you knew.
I saw it. The only guy that's coming back for tomorrow that I'm happy about is Isaiah Pacheco. I don't care about any of those other guys. Until they announce Donovan Smith's coming back, that's the next time I will care. I hope Snead's okay.
Yeah, I like that guy.
You know, as for my injured wide receivers, they can just stay injured until our season's over. Like, Mecole, fine, whatever. Maybe he'll kick return. I don't know. Please just throw the ball to Rashee Rice and Richie James and, at least 3 passes to Travis Kelce and then call it a day. You can just run the ball every other play for the rest of the game. I'll be fine with that. I've just got such a sour taste in my mouth about this team right now, and I just think someone told me today that I was crazy for talking like this about my team. I said I think a humbling early playoff exit could be the one thing that gets their brains right. They're lazy, they're playing undisciplined. I just think they're not taking it seriously because nothing's been risked yet. But if you go out in round 1 of the playoffs, that is the nastiest taste in your mouth for a playoff caliber team. So
Yep.
maybe that's the karma they need.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with my football team is maybe it's time they get what they're playing like they deserve. And maybe that's how it'll fix them. Or not. And then I'll be really upset if it's not fixed next year. But that'll be next year's problem.
Yep, Kentucky, that's probably correct.
That is probably correct.
Unless one of them lose in the first round, which is entirely possible because they both reek of inconsistency.
Yeah, they both have to play in the first round. So, well, as of right now, Eagles can still get the 1.
That's the good thing about the playoffs. There's
See,
teams that you don't want to
that's
face.
what doesn't make sense is they're saying that number 70 Skipper reported, but the other 2 didn't.
No,
He didn't even to go talk to the ref.
he
But that's what
tried
they
to.
just
The ref
said.
ran off. Yeah, I know. You ready to roll it?
I am ready to roll it. San Francisco's still going to stomp them. Oh, you're right. I think the Rams, the Lions, and maybe the Buccaneers are the 3 teams that are currently in the top 7 matched to play against San Francisco. I just feel like Dallas and Philly aren't really matched up very well.
Unless they're playing in Dallas.
Which won't happen. I don't think. Because I don't think Dallas can get the 1, but I think Philly can. The way that they're acting with Philly being above Dallas right now. I guess they still can, but San Francisco has to lose out, and I don't see them losing both games.
Oh my gosh, that would be so great if San Fran lays an egg in Washington. I would just like to see chaos at the top. I love it. Because I like the last week something to play for. I don't want no 1 seeds decided. And I still think San Fran is probably the best team in the NFC.
I just posted the locker room interview with the offensive tackle that got flagged for anybody that wants to watch it. But we're gonna hop off here. We appreciate you
All right,
guys.
Leo. I still think you got the best team.
They've got the best team suited for home or away in the NFC playoffs. But I'm not gonna. I would rather see the Cowboys lose than the Niners. I'm sorry, Kentucky, but it's just true. I'd like to make the playoffs to play against the Niners again. I'm sure you could say the same thing, probably. It'd be cool.
Sure.
You got to break the cycle eventually.
Sooner or later.
But anyway, we appreciate you guys. We'll be back tomorrow. He might be back early. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see when it gets there. I'll be here by like 8 or 8:30 for Sunday Night Football, Vikings and Packers. Make sure you check out all of our socials, the Discord, our other YouTube channels. Hit that like, subscribe if you haven't. You guys are the best. Take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of your evening. We will see you tomorrow.